Box Beats. on a quick tag because we had the founder of the ninth biggest crypto in the world, Charles Hoskinson, pull up to this space.
Straight up.
This exact one, the one
Not
that's
just pull
currently
up.
being
I mean, he
recorded.
came on stage and spoke to us. Guys, a lot of people have been in
Yeah,
and
this
out
was
of
two
these
days
rooms.
ago. This was like less than 48 hours
Yeah,
ago. He
yeah.
talked in here for over an hour. Great, everything, great conversation. Mike was great. Everything was great. It was just a great conversation. I wish we could listen back to it. It's just when the space, we have to wait till the space ends. You can go back and listen to it. It was a fantastic conversation. He actually talked about the Trump meme coin and his
He
thoughts
talked
on
about
it. Very
Ethereum
interesting.
too.
Yep, bearish on ETH. I
Bearish on
mean,
ETH. He said
and he
that.
worked on ETH.
He said, yeah, he was a co-founder of ETH.
Hmm.
He also said that the L2s are like parasitic to Ethereum.
They should have just fixed ETH, right?
I would say so, brother.
I agree.
I remember talking to Shaitoshi, one of the founders of Shiba Inu, when they said that they were creating Shibarium before, when Shibarium was just a concept. For those of you that don't know, Shibarium's a layer two of ETH, and this was like a big conversation that we were having in some of the back rooms. And the consensus was the reason that they were putting it out is not because they didn't think, because they were aware that, on Ethereum's roadmap is pretty much a L2 killer. They are planning to upgrade Ethereum to a point where L2s are going to be no longer needed, so to speak, right? Because it'll solve TPS and it'll also solve transaction cost and so many other things that L2 solve. Ethereum is actually working on their main roadmap to solve those things. So I kept asking, like, why would SHIB put so many resources? Like, why would we put so many resources behind this if on the roadmap it's going to be resolved one time or another? And the answer from Satoshi was because we want our own. Like, we want our own blockchain. Like, we're able to do it, and we want our own. Like, why not have our own? And some people will always transact on Polygon. Like that is their people get married in the space. They get married to projects. Guys, I can't tell you how many people that me and Bark know that refuse to leave Ethereum, and are still rocking, like they're rocking a Bored Ape PFP. They never went over to Sol. They're just like, they're stuck. They're stuck to that one chain. And you know Bark and myself, Bark and myself, we consider ourselves money maxis. Okay, so in the space, for those of you that don't know, when you say you're a quote unquote maxi, it means like this is the only thing I mess with, right? So there are some people they identify as Solana maxis, meaning they aren't going to transact on Ethereum. They aren't going to transact on XRP. They're only going to buy tokens that are on Solana. Okay. And then there's Ethereum maxis, right? So the same thing, but ETH, Bitcoin maxis, they only touch Bitcoin, right? So you never want to find yourself that you're so in love with something that you become a maxi, because becoming a maxi will block any other blessings that might be meant for you. Any other blessings that might be meant for you. So let's say there's like an amazing project that drops on XRP and you're just a Solana maxi, you will never be able to get those opportunities available on the other chains. When you're a money maxi and you learn the fundamentals of crypto, not the fundamentals of Solana, not the fundamentals of Ethereum, you learn the fundamentals of crypto, and then you expand your knowledge specific to the blockchain that you're working with as you go to these other blockchains. You understand? So when it's time to get onboarded to ETH, you start learning about Ethereum. When it's time to get onboarded to Solana, you start learning about Solana. When it's time to get onboarded to XRP, you start learning about XRP. The fundamentals of all the blockchains are practically the same, right? So that's why we encourage people to begin with the fundamentals. So when you learn about crypto, you have a big you're very, very understanding of the whole, like everything, not just hyper focused in on one thing. Like, I'm sure there are some people that are just like very good meme coin traders, and all they do is trade meme coins, but there's other people that it's not just meme coins. They're able to do NFTs, they're able to do meme coins, they're able to do DeFi, they understand lending protocols, they understand everything, because they truly understand the fundamentals of cryptocurrency. And that's what I want for everybody who's listening into this space right now is, don't end up being a crypto, like a certain crypto maxi, be a money maxi. Go where the liquidity flows, be open to learning new things, and I think that you'll be a lot more successful than some of the people who, they for whatever reason they become super giga bullish on one certain thing, and then they fucking block their ears out whenever anyone tries to tell them something different because there's something called bag bias. Okay, so bag bias is, you know, let's say I have a fat ass bag of Melania right now. Okay, let's just for instance, and Bark has a nice bag of Trump, and Bark's telling me, Shibo, I don't know, bro. I think that Trump has way more clout than Melania. He gives you guys heard his bull cases for Trump, blah 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 blah. These are the bear cases for Melania, and I refuse to listen because I have a big bag in Melania. That's bag bias. So I will miss out on a blessing, a potential blessing, because I would miss out on potential blessing because I'm focused on what's in my bag and I'm not willing to listen and understand what Bark is saying because what he's saying makes sense. It's a good thesis. It's a thesis that might benefit me if I just listen and open up my ear canals. So I mean this is just what I'm this is just where my head's at. It's so funny watching people in the chat, like they're panicking right now, Bark. They're panicking right now. Trump went down 7% in the last 6 hours, and they're like, "What the? Why is Trump dumping?" I had to rush over to my chart and be like, "Holy shit, are we down like 80%? Like, what do you mean we're dumping? We're down 7% in the last 6 hours. I mean, you really can't make this shit up." Welcome to cryptocurrency, guys. You guys got to be careful with that word dumping. Let's use that sparingly here before you.
Yeah, so let me give you an update on the chart here,
Please do,
Shiva.
brother. Please do.
All right, so we're looking at the chart. Um, and ever since the bounce, we've been chopping sideways. So I'm gonna flip the boat around. I'm gonna go around this big island that you see here, and I'm gonna be chopping up some chum, putting it in the ground, putting it in the water here, to just attract some fish and see if we could get some more price action here. Now the nice thing about this, these are all buying opportunities, everybody. It looks like we're establishing a floor at 41. I wouldn't say it's a floor. We haven't seen anything really bounce off of it. But after the original bounce off of 31, there was like another giga bounce that came up at like 39-ish. So I'm gonna guesstimate that these market makers, Shibo, they're gonna draw this out to the right, and we're gonna be chopping for a while. But I'm gonna just throw a guess out here. But when we get to about 39, which is the Fibonacci level, we're gonna see. I don't see us dipping below that for the night. I think that we might get there, and then we're just gonna be chopping sideways for most of the time until the next announcement or the next time this guy gets on his Twitter or whatever. But all of this, guys, this is a long-term play, like I was talking and I was telling everybody earlier. This is not your regular meme coin that you guys are investing in. You guys are investing in your president. And the president here has a floor of 31. So the floor is gonna go only higher from here. And yes, it has been an exhausting and emotional last couple days ever since he's jumped on, got on the mic, looking at the charts. And a lot of you guys are new to this, right? A lot of you guys are new to this, to even looking at a chart. I think I heard somebody earlier that they're like, yeah, I haven't looked at a chart so hard. Well, yeah, it's fun, right? But you got to step away for a little bit. You got to make sure that you step away, you spend some time with your family, go outside, go out for a walk, take care of your body, get enough sleep. We're going to always hold it down here, and we're going to do our best to keep you guys updated with everything that's coming out. But you got to do your part, right? You got to do your part. When you are on, stay engaged. We need you guys to pin. We need you guys to bookmark. We need you guys to retweet. We need you guys to like the post and then also comment on them, right? That all makes a difference. It really does. Elon Musk says it all the time. He says you guys are the news now, right? You are the media now. If you heard Shivo and Bark earlier today, they were talking to each other, saying how they're trending more than the guys and the reporters that are getting paid big bucks to report. And that's the power of community, everybody. That's the power that we have when we unite together, lock arms, and go up this mountain. That's what we're doing. We're gonna climb this mountain little by little. The next pump will then generate a new floor, and then so on and so forth. And we're gonna keep grinding here. And we're gonna ride this one to Valhalla. We're gonna take this to as high as it goes. Cause I was talking to my brother, and we're talking about BlackRock and how BlackRock has told their clients that 3% of their portfolio is going to be some type of digital asset. And right now, the current market cap for crypto is about 1.5 trillion. In the next 6 years, mark my words, in the next 6 years here, what we're going to see, um, we're going to see a market cap of uh, of the cryptocurrencies up to $100 trillion, and this is based on BlackRock's suggestion to get their people to invest 3% of their portfolio. This is 3% of their portfolio, which is absolute. It's these are like how Trump said it, the peanuts. Those are peanuts, right? Those are peanuts. So in the next, we're so early, and that's what makes me so bullish. Like if we were trading a meme coin that we saw in Solana, that there was some hype around it, we would have already been out and rotating bags and looking for something else. But again, this is the first time a president has tokenized themselves. So every time a celebrity tokenizes himself or a president tokenizes, everything that he does is going to fluctuate in price. But the ones that are fluctuating in price, the people that affect the chart the way we saw it today, those are the people that, two things. One, they have paper hands, right? So they're panic selling. They're selling with emotions. They don't have the experience, right? And they're watching whatever he says like a hawk, right? Ready to make a move. But I would argue that we have way more people. We have way more people supporting and not with paper hands. Because if we did, we would have saw this dump like a super dump. you know, it recovered so nicely. It just makes me more bullish every time I talk about it, guys. So, in regards to the chart, guys, we're going to be chopping sideways here for some time. We're going to put some chum in the water. Get your poles ready. Make sure that you guys have you guys lines set out. If you guys need help putting on a hook, just ask one of our deckhands here. We'll make sure we send you the Pepe Sobot. That way, if you do see a diff, you guys are ready to hit it, right? To buy, because those are great buying opportunities as we now established that the floor is at 31. And as we start climbing this hill, if you need help with deck screener, we could also help you with deck screener to make sure you put up the fettuccine levels and you understand what those levels are. Because for you to have a healthy chart like this, to take this and climb the mountain, a little bit has to be shaved off the top for it to be healthy. It can't just be up, 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 up the entire time with nothing being shaved off the top. So if you could understand that and you could put that into your strategy, you'll notice that at every one of these levels, there's a perfect opportunity to take 5% off the top, 10% off the top, whatever it is that you feel comfortable with, because everybody else is doing it. And that gives somebody else the opportunity to enter at that price range, right? So we got to work together. And I could see it. I could really see it. I could feel it. If we work as a unit here, guys, we're gonna send this thing to a trillion, and we're not gonna have to do. I mean, I don't. By the
You really can't make this shit up. I agree. I agree with what you said at the end, especially like at the very end. That's what I agree with most, to be honest.
Yo, now that I'm thinking about it, Trump saying that's peanuts is actually bullish.
That's what I thought. I was like even thinking that people were gonna go pump Peanut the token just because he said Peanut. I was
I
like,
just like,
or like
oh,
make a
he
Trump
that means
Peanut.
that what the current market cap is and all the volume it's done and everything it's done so far, that's peanuts to him. And we're going up. That's what he said.
Yeah, I also went right away and put a peanut long. and it didn't do the shit.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking people were gonna make like meta tokens like Trump peanut or something. I don't know.
Right. Another thing that people can do to try to make money, because you'll sometimes lose a lot of money, mostly with Trump, which is it feels like if you stare at the chart long enough, it feels like a very predictable chart most of the time. You can just stack your bag, whatever you're holding, do what I did, which is I hid that shit in the Trojan bot. I don't see it. I don't have any position because everything is hidden, and just use some money to leverage trade, just a little bit. Sometimes you can get a big hit, like you put in a long and it goes up straight away like 150%. It's just, I don't know, it's a bad advice because leverage trading is very, very dangerous. Like you really need to learn about it, but it's very risky and you really need to learn about it. But I mean, it's just another way that we in the space have to make money, that is not just holding and selling.
Yeah, I did make the mistake a few times of selling a few Trump to Sol and then using Jupiter perps to like long Bitcoin and stuff like that. And actually, a couple of times it paid off and I increased my bag by rotating it back into Trump and stuff like that. But there were a couple of times where I did a couple of bad leverage trades and I lost some of my stack, right? So it is, yeah, it's a tool just like anything else. But you really have, like they're saying, you really have to know what you're doing, and I've lost a lot of money with it already, so I've learned a few things by now.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, bro. I also I mean, I started leverage trading just recently, I mean, like the past year, and definitely learned a lot, bro, a lot. And if you think about it, I learned mostly from people that is already doing it, because it's just like, it's not copy trading, but they start to teach you like what are the good and bad practices of leverage trading. Yeah, I have learned a lot. I haven't. I'm not gonna say I made a lot of money because it's whatever. That's subjective. But I am not losing right now. Like if I do a balance, I'm on the green overall.
Maybe you can
So
explain.
that's good.
Maybe you can. Sorry. Maybe you can explain to me what happened. But I took out a couple of Trump and I turned it to Sol and I sent it to Levex. And I see they had a Trump USDT leverageable, so I thought, okay, cool. I'll take a little bit off the top while Trump's pumping, and I'll try and like leverage with it and see what I can do. And my mistake was I just used their default leverage, which was 10x, and think because in Bitcoin that's not that big. Like that's not a big deal, right? But like with this, it was like I had it at 100x with Bitcoin. You know what I mean? And it pretty much liquidated my position pretty quickly. And yeah, so I
Yeah,
realized
you
I
gotta
should use
find
a
your
much
own
less
strategy.
leverage.
10x is no 10x is definitely risk. I mean, I did exactly the same thing on with Trump. The first moment it got listed in Binance, I hit the 10x right away. I was like, okay, they listed for 25x leverage trading. I'm gonna do half, and I did 10. And bro, I'm lucky it went up. I mean, I put on a long, and it went up right away. But in a single, like, bro, the tiniest green candle after I put the long, it was like 150%. I was like, oh shit, this is risky as fuck. So I started trading with like 5, or when I felt very confident with 10, like up and down, bro, like long, short. And sometimes you get wrecked really, really fast. You just gotta make it up, see what you did wrong, see what you're seeing in the chart, like pay attention, and just keep doing it.
That's another thing I don't do enough is short. I'm too much of a moon boy. Like Trump's gonna take this to 100 right away, like and like it's going straight up, like all that kind of crap. So I'm always longing and shit, and then I get hit with these dumps, right? And so that's a bad habit. You always got to know that you're gonna be getting dumped on. So you don't want to be caught in some high leverage shit when that happens. That's terrible.
Yeah, I would say shorting, like the shorting strategy, is way easier than the longing strategy, because bro, just everything goes to zero faster, far. faster than it goes to the moon, you know. So and it's harder for people to buy than to sell. Like sell is really quick. People is taking profits. People is happy. People is hype. And people is not calculated to take profits. Like people clip in 100K in a meme coin with 200K liquidity is like, bro, the slippage is gonna kill you. But people to buy 100K, you gotta be very calculated where you're gonna put it. You're gonna spread it out because you want to get the most coins out of it, and etc. etc. But like I would say, shorting is way easier strategy in any meme coin. Also because when it pumps, usually there is gonna be a dump right away.
Yeah,
And for things like Bitcoin or Solana, when it pumps, you can just check on the heat maps. You can just check what are the selling, like the selling orders and everything that is going to be liquidated when it pumps. And it's just so easy to just short that level. You can even put it a limit. Like it's not even a short. You can just put a limit order there just to
yeah,
like
exactly.
buy and
Like
sell, buy and sell.
sell 5 Trump when it gets here, buy 5 Trump when it gets here.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. So yeah, bro, I would say it's easier to short than to long. But I mean, whatever, bro. You're gonna make money on the way up and on the way down if you're doing it right. So I mean, yeah, I'm bullish on Trump, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna short the shit out of the all time high. You know, the moment it goes up
Oh,
to
absolutely.
75 billion again, I'm gonna short that shit. But I'm still holding my back. I'm not playing with my back. I'm not hurting the chart. I'm just, bro. I'm playing with USDT.
No, you're absolutely right. That's a good strategy. It seems like I think where I've gone wrong with leverage in the past is I've gone with too risky leverage with too much of my portfolio. You know what I mean? You really want to, especially when you're first getting started with it, you want to definitely just do like a $20 leverage kind of thing. Like that way, it's kind of like a lotto ticket. Go get a freaking 649 like Lotto Max or whatever. You can tell I'm Canadian because those are the ones we have up here. But
No, the way I started, bro, with the leverage trading, I still don't feel comfortable playing with like thousands or none of that, unless it is like, bro, I would put 1,000 on a Ethereum short, 5x or something like that, just because, bro, at some point that shit has to pump, and it's clearly the floor is like 3,100. So I would definitely put a long on Ethereum, but that's the only way I would be playing with a lot of money, and definitely stop loss for like 10% or 15 or 20% or something like that,
yeah,
whatever I feel
exactly.
like.
You got to use
But
the
when
smart
I
money.
started, yeah, yeah, but when I started, bro, I started with like, I don't know, bro, $50, and $50 just to have some size. But $50 on a trade, like 25 or 50x on Solana, which is already very risky, and with a stop loss of like 30%. And I would just start playing with it. And every time my strategy was every time it hits like 10, 20% on profits, I would just take it all. And then I would just do all over again, but with my whole bag. So 50 plus 20%, that's like 60 something. So every time my 10% was bigger and my bag started to grow. And at some point when it got to like, I don't know, like 500, 600, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take 300 and put it on my bag. I'm gonna spread it on my meme coins. I'm gonna put it on my savings or whatever, and then I'm just gonna keep playing with the other 300.
Dude, that's really smart. I think where I go wrong sometimes is I take profit into stuff that's gonna dump. You know what I mean? And I never use stable coins. I don't know, like at the very least, like Solana kind of trades back and forth a little with Trump and as people sell in and out of them. But like when Bitcoin super pumps and or super dumps, it can affect that kind of stuff, and just it changes the dynamics of the trade, and it's just like holy shit.
Yeah, bro. And every time some of the macros pump, keep in mind there's also buy walls and people with limit orders to pump. So if you can catch even Bitcoin, like a 10, or not 10, but like 2, 3, 4, 5% drop like a flash drop on Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, XRP, any of the macros. If you can catch a long there, or in the other way, a short if it's pumping. If you can catch one perf there, it's so easy to make money. You just have to be there, like Shiva says and Bach says, you have to have some money to play around always, all the time, everywhere, like in your perps account, in your Trojan bot, in your Pepe Boost account, everywhere, bro. You need to have a little bit of money around
Yeah,
just
really
to
important.
don't miss any opportunity.
I actually learned that like more recently, stupidly enough, for being in crypto for a couple years now. But what happened was I was trading too much Solana away on meme coins and stuff, and I ended up getting gas locked, and I just like I had not enough soul because the traffic was so high, the gas was so high, and then I couldn't like transact, and so my longs and stuff were in Jupiter perpetuals. I couldn't close them or take profits or just anything. I was just frozen, and I was at the mercy of the market, right? And so I was like begging like people in DMs for like $5 gas, and I was gonna promising them to pay them back more and crap like that, and I was that guy, and it felt like shit. I hated it. So now what I've done is have another a wallet that I throw like a little bit of soul in all the
Yo,
time.
you gotta mute that chime, brother. You gotta mute that chime.
Oh yeah, bro. The whole the begging on DMs, that you went low, bro. You went very low.
Also, Jupiter
uh,
perps fees are pretty freaking high. So, like,
Yeah, they get you bad on there.
yeah, to trade perps on Jupiter, they're making their money. I would try to find a non KYC exchange with a VPN, but that's not financial advice.
That's life-changing advice.
I like that.
Yo, the chime, brother.
Shiva,
The
did you?
chime. You have to go to your
You
Discord,
gotta,
set your
yeah.
profile to do not disturb instead of online.
Sorry guys, I'll take care of that before I speak again.
Sounds good, buddy.
Yo, we have multiple people named Max in the request, but my question is, who is the best Max of all,
I say
and
we
how do we know which one is the real one?
wait. Is there wait? And they both got the same PSP, and they both got his check mark. There's
That's a
no
new
way,
Max.
bro.
Yeah,
Is this
I'm
That's
the
a
real?
new
real Max.
Max.
It's me, the first Max.
That's
Change your
literally
name. Change your name. Change
what
your
the other
picture.
Max was just saying.
I'm not following either of those Maxes, so I call BS. I don't know who either. These are all imposters.
Yo, I'm there since Saturday.
Okay, well you're not the
Max,
Oh,
how
so
long
he's
have
an
actual
you been
original
there
OG.
Max,
for?
though.
So he's an OG.
He's been here since Saturday,
Yeah,
brother. He got OG
He's
status.
an
yeah.
OG.
Fuck the other Max. He's not even talking.
He got a point. I think the other Max is
Yeah,
having connection problems. Let's try that again.
yeah, maybe.
Request to come on up. For now, you are the only Max, and there is no other Max.
There was a third Max in the
Are
request.
you serious?
Yeah, but he's not in the request anymore. I was gonna bring all three of them up
No way. Imagine if we could just fill the stage
with the hat and all, with the
yeah,
MAGA
yeah.
hat
Like
and
imagine
everything.
we could
Just
just fill the stage with just Max, just a bunch of Maxes. So then anytime we had a question or anything, we'd just be like, "All right, over to you, Max," and then someone would have to
Yeah.
answer. Someone would have to answer. Let's see.
By the way, thank you, Bark, for the space. You're a very good host.
Yo, appreciate you, man. Y'all make it easy, and we got a long bull market ahead of us. So if y'all like these spaces, get cozy.
Yeah,
We're gonna be here
yeah, it's
every
so much.
single day.
Look who's
It's
back,
just
Bark. The
Who?
king himself.
Who?
The king himself, King Ant.
Really?
He's back, brother. Thank
Oh
God.
In
shit,
the listener?
I'm a listener.
he's
No, no,
awake.
no. He just never.
He's
He
never
just never
left?
left. No, I just
He's
removed him
listener
from the speaker
farming?
panel because yeah, because
Oh,
he
you
was
can't
saying
make this
earlier.
shit up.
Yeah. No, guys, we're gonna be doing this every day. We've been doing these every day. Have we ever missed a space, Shiva?
No, brother. No, we haven't.
It's been 2.5 years.
Just consistent. 2.5 years
Two and a
consistent.
half years of consistency. 2.5 years of literally nobody being here, and us still putting on
a show every day, and it's grown. It's grown from just a couple people listening to a couple thousand people listening, and really since December, it's just taken on a whole nother level starting in December. So it's been going absolutely crazy. Growth has been straight up parabolic, and that growth gives us additional opportunities, guys, which allows us to do amazing things. The reason we've been able to give out almost 60 grand in the past 4 days, 3 days, it's all kind of blending together, is because the space gets big. We put out posts, the posts get a lot of impressions, and then we get revenue from Twitter, and we share that revenue. We share that. Plus, also, we do crypto plays and things of that nature, and we share that too. Because it all comes back around, and that's why this type of community works. It doesn't work in a community when the people at the top take everything. So we've reverse engineered it all. We say, yo, when we get when we get opportunities, we just straight up share them with everybody. Even if we can only give out $5 to a bunch of people or $50 to 100 people or things of that nature, our goal is that we eventually hit we're trying to hit everybody. Trying to hit everybody, give them a little blessing, and especially the people that are really applying the advice and they're trading and they're getting their accounts set up. All the things that we've talked about, right? Shorten your name, throw on a dogeable dog. These are just going to increase your chances of winning. I call it a giveaway. It's not a giveaway, it's a work away. We want y'all to go like, and it's for your own good at the end. That's what eventually, we want you to know at the end of the day, we ask you to do a lot of things, but it's in your best interest. It's in your best interest to learn how to use the blockchain. It's in your best interest to upgrade your account for free. It's in your best interest to follow a bunch of people in this space and start building a network. You guys know what the term network actually means? A network doesn't just mean that you met somebody one time at a party. Network doesn't mean that they follow you on Twitter, just that. Network means that, you can get stuff done with them. A good network means that you can create value just through the connection. I have a vast network of people on this app and in real life that if I need something done, I can call them. I know people that know how to develop. I know people that know how to build brands. I know people that I have access to large amounts of capital if I need investors. I have people that can do videos. I have people that can manage socials. And if I do need someone and I don't have anybody, I just put out a post. But that's what having a network is all about. So if you're new and you have a very small network, it's best that you just start networking with people to your left and to your right. And that's what's so amazing about these spaces. If you see someone with a dogeable dog and they're in here and they're supporting and all that kind of stuff, guys, this is someone that could be a friend to you. This is someone that could be someone that you form a friendship with, or start calling them on Discord and working together with each other. Maybe you could find someone to be a spaces host, start hosting your own spaces. Like, these are all the little things that you can start to apply now that's going to set you up for long-term success in the future. Shibo and Bark were in your guys' shoes, especially if you're new to crypto. If you're new to crypto and you have an account with less than 10,000 followers, 5,000 followers, less than that, we were literally in your shoes, sitting in his Twitter space thinking one day I would love to host a space, or one day I would love to have a big account. One day I'd love to have a lot of crypto. One day I'd love to be able to travel the world, or to go eat out at restaurants, or take care of my family. One day you'd love to do all that. And this is your opportunity, but it's not going to just come to you if you're just sitting and listening. Use those thumbs.
All right,
Start
bro.
following people in here. Network
I
with people.
fucking
DM somebody. Introduce yourself. Say, hey, my name is Bob. I do art. Nice to meet you. Just saying what's up. Nice to meet you. Boom. Like,
I
you should be
deleted
doing
my
that.
last name. I finally did it. I put just DZ, bro. Is that better?
Let's
No more
go. A
no
million
more
times better.
no more dot in my
Mm-hmm.
name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Once upon a
Finally,
time.
bro. 10 years in crypto, and he finally got the.
Bro,
Really?
it
Bro,
was
you
like
look fucking
Yo,
way.
people hang on to it.
Nah, he
People
2
hang
looks
on
years
to
of
way
it.
fucking
better,
listening
bro.
to this
Yeah, a
guy.
Look
million
how
times
clean
better.
Fucking
that
a
shit
year.
looks, Bart.
It's a good name too.
Easy, bro. I like that, bro.
Bro, fucking a year of listening to him. And dude, I've been in all the spaces, the marketing, fucking change your name spaces, and
Nah,
I'm
nah,
like,
nah.
man,
Ain't no fucking way, bro. You been here a
I
year.
can't let.
Oh,
Dude,
Bart.
I've been listening,
Yo, you know
dude.
how many
I've been
times
here, and
I've
I'm like,
said
you know
shorten it, and
God
it only took
damn
3 years for
bro.
this guy to get. But look, he did. It's not about. Look, he did it,
It's over.
Shibo.
It's done.
Wait,
There are
Tom,
It's
it's
millions
done.
of
not
people.
about the person that. Fuck, I always forget
It's
this one.
done.
Oh, don't
It's
be
done. I'm
afraid
not
of the
doing it
person who
anymore.
is wrong. Be afraid of the person who refuses to change their mind. Nothing wrong with nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, I was wrong. I
I
was
was
wrong
wrong.
about that."
There we go.
Nothing wrong with that. The only actual wrong thing is if somebody say they have so much ego and they say, "I don't need to change my name. I'm a really, I'm missing that. I'm missing that. I got to keep my last name. Everybody knows me as, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious." All right, buddy. So,
Good
whatever
day,
you want to.
good
What's up,
day,
AJ?
everybody. Greeting. It's a pleasure to be here. I've actually been here since on Friday.
Ooh, an OG. Let's go.
Yeah, it's been great.
Wait, holy
Actually,
shit! You've been here since Friday?
yeah, I've been here since
Holy
Friday.
shit!
I swear, y'all really helped me. I gotta admit, I'm nervous as fuck. I'm
No, don't be
really,
nervous,
really sorry,
bro.
honestly.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It's fine. There's only thousands of people listening to everything that you're saying.
Oh wow. Okay. Um, right. So I actually started Web3 like a couple of weeks ago, and after I lost my old job, it was really difficult for me to like, get my feet up and I was really struggling. But on Friday, I made a big bet. Y'all told everybody to buy Trump coin, and I did. I did. I bought one because that was what I could afford. And right now I'm running profit, and I'm really really do I'm really really happy. Honestly,
Let's
I wish I could
go.
do more.
Congrats,
I
AJ.
wish I could do more. And it's a pleasure. I really, really, really want to do more. And I want to learn more. And I'm so happy. I'm so, so happy. The energy, King Art, Shibo, Burke, Vibes, V, y'all are kings. Yeah, I swear, it's remarkable. The way you talk to the community, the way you embrace everybody, it's just tremendous. You've really, really helped me by a long shot. By a long shot. I'm really, really happy to be a part of this community. I'm not letting go. And congratulations again, Bark, for breaking the world record. And it's really, really, really tough. I'm really here. I'm putting my efforts into every note. I'm writing down every note. I'm taking down every note because your informations, your ideals, your lifestyle, everything, it presents the passion you show into your work, and I really want to be a part of that.
Yo, that's a winning mentality right there. Straight up.
Mm,
W's in chat for
yeah.
AJ, guys.
W's in the chat. Yo, here's the thing. Let me tell you something about. You might not think that you have a lot with one Trump coin. However,
Yeah.
everybody is on a different path. Oh, did we lose him?
Yeah, I think so, bro.
Okay. Well,
He'll
um,
be back probably.
yeah, he can hit request. Guys, everybody's on a different path. And when I first got into crypto, and I think a lot of people can relate to this, when I first got into crypto, all I wanted was more crypto, more crypto, more crypto, more crypto.
Give
But
me
then
more
I ended up,
crypto. I need more crypto.
but what ended up happening was all the crypto that I had earned, I ended up buying a bunch of rug pulls and getting wrecked.
Swear to
Like,
God, bro.
like
It's
I
just
wanted more
crazy.
crypto, but all the crypto that I had, I was losing. And I think sometimes, and look, this is just my belief. I might be wrong about this, Shibo, but I think that sometimes the universe is not going to give you what you want until you're prepared to receive it.
I
And
I agree.
that
I
might
agree.
sound crazy. That might sound crazy. And that might sound crazy to a lot of you in here. But I genuinely believe that the universe, God, whatever you want to look, whatever you believe in personally, I think that you're going to be on your own schedule. And sometimes you're not going to get a ton of crypto right away. You're going to have to learn the right lessons and prove to the universe that you're ready to accept that big blessing. Because, me looking back, I might have had, what did I have? 40 grand in crypto. I lost it all. I wasn't ready for 100K. I wasn't ready for $1 million. And I recognize that. And thank God I didn't have it at the time in a crazy way because I probably would have ended up blowing that anyways and getting major sad boy mode.
Sad boy mode.
because I lost $1 million. So sometimes you might have 20, you might have 30, you might have 50, but that's where you are. That's where you're supposed to be. And if you keep putting in effort and keep learning, you'll start accumulating more. I mean, think about it. One Trump token, that's $48, right? If Trump keeps going crazy, I mean, that could turn into $1,000. And then you have options. You can take that 1,000, turn it into more. And also, you hang out in these spaces, we're giving out 50 clips. We're giving out 50 clips constantly, right? When King Ant comes back, and I trust other people to do it, but I trust King Ant. King Ant is like my brother. He's like Shibo's brother. We've known King Ant. King Ant has been here since day one. So, I'm gonna trust him with the finances on this thing. I'm gonna pay him out whatever the balance is, and then he's gonna take care of everybody. So, um, we've already been taking care of everybody. I just mean for today's giveaways when he wakes back up. So he'll take care of everybody that won today because I know there's quite a bit of them. But yeah, I mean, look, if you're early on your crypto journey, whatever you got, you got. Don't be sitting there looking at these Twitter posts of people that are getting rich and all this stuff and thinking, that, oh, I would do anything to be that, anything to be that. Yo, you need to be focusing on percentages and profit. You know, 10% profit is 10% profit. 20% profit is 20% profit. It doesn't matter if your bag is $100 or $1,000. It's still the same percentages. So you should try some trading with a small bag and see how your percentages do at the end, right? Because in reality, unless you're trading really small tokens with a lot of money, the amount of money that you're going in and out of is not going to really affect your trade too much, right? I'm talking if you're doing $10,000 clips in sales and buys, that's a different story. But if you're doing smaller, medium amounts, it's really not going to affect, especially on Trump. So you got to learn these fundamentals, and that's why you heard AJ. AJ's been in here since Friday, right? A lot of people have been in here just taking notes and learning because guys, there is really no shortcut. Crypto, you always hear about getting rich overnight, shit like that. I mean, look, you might make a lot of money overnight in one play, but it's going to take months or years of learning to set up that play so you don't mess it up, right? You might get lucky, but then you click a wrong link or you send it to the wrong thing. Like you need to learn all these different lessons. And the only way to do that, Shibo, is by grinding on Twitter, grinding on X,
Yup.
and taking notes and putting up shots and throwing darts, being patient. Don't get scared out of your position
Getting
and,
them
and hold
reps
strong.
in.
Guys,
Getting
guess what's
them
gonna
reps in.
yeah, guess where I'm at right now.
At the gym.
I'm at the gym, baby.
Getting them reps in. Send the ticket. Gym
Guess what?
time, baby.
I did not want to be here right now.
I bet you
But
didn't.
but but I'm
But you
here.
had to be there.
I had to be here. So look, I'm forcing
Yeah,
myself to do it. A lot of you don't want to be on Twitter right now, but
you
because
have to be here.
but you gotta be. Go ahead, Shibo.
I was gonna say, bro, what you said in the beginning really spoke to me. You know, you don't always get what you want, but I think you always get what you need. And
Banger.
and it's not on your time, it's on God's time, to be honest, Not to bring God
Banger.
into it or anything, but it is on God's time. So sometimes we face trials and tribulations in life. The same way you go through hardships in life, you go through hardships in your crypto journey. The same way you overcome things in life, you overcome things in your crypto journey. It's the same thing, guys. You'll learn that the law, as long as you have a positive mentality, you're around good people, okay, guys, because when things get rough, you need to lean on somebody. And I can't explain to my AI girlfriend that I'm down $250,000 on a position. I can't explain to her. She won't understand what that. I have to talk to Bark about it. You understand? Like there's very few people that I trust that I could talk to about these things that will understand what I'm going through when you're in a position like that, and to try to get advice. Like, what am I doing here? Am I DCAing in? Am I cutting my loss and rotating? Like, like she won't be able to have that conversation. It won't really go well with her. So if you relying on your traditional support system, whoever you have at home or whatever the case may be, they might not be able to help. They might be able to help you if Granny gets sick or some shit, and you're sad about that. But if you're down on a position or need crypto help, that person you lean on isn't really going to be so useful in that situation. That's what these communities, these online communities, these Twitter spaces, Doja No Dog community, that's why this shit is so important to your success, to our own success, is to have the right people around you. So when a situation comes up in crypto where you need a little bit of guidance, guys, when you're super emotional, has anybody ever been really pissed off and said some shit or did some shit, or really sad, whatever the case is, sad, mad, even happy, you're too happy. You say some shit like, you tell, like, I love you. She looks at you, never texts you again because you tell her you love her or some shit, and she wasn't ready for that to come out. Whatever the case may be, when you're in a high emotional state, you don't always make the best decisions. So instead of, firing off that messed up message to somebody or something, you might talk to somebody, vent to somebody, and then come to a calm, clear state of mind before you take a next step forward. It's the same with crypto, guys. It's all like everything that you deal with in life, you could apply that shit here. It's just magnified because there's a direct dollar amount attached to your decisions. And yo, in life, if you make the wrong decision, it could be detrimental. It could be absolutely horrible. Same thing in crypto. If you make the wrong decision, and it'll haunt you the same way IRL. You make the wrong decision in life, sometimes that shit haunts you for years. Sometimes it haunts you for years. So try to stick around the right people, try to form bonds, go in the Discord, form bonds with people. Bonds allow you to have that comfortability level to actually reach out in that time of, when you need to talk about something or whatever the case may be, when you need advice on, which bot's better. If you have no initial bond, then that conversation will never happen. There needs to be two parties that are willing to exchange information back and forth, and the only reason these parties will know each other is because of mutual friends. So me and Bark are your mutual friends. We consider every single one of you guys our friends. Every single one of you guys. We consider
Gang,
you. It's
gang.
it's OTF, only the family. That's how we do things around here. Super loyal to one another. When I see that Dojanal Dog PFP on somebody, when I'm seeing a regular space listener or whatever the case may be, if they need something, best believe I'm helping them out. Shit,
Yep.
me and Bark are the type of people, if we see strangers, we help them out. What makes you think that we
Hmm.
won't help you guys out being a part of our
Hmm.
group? So we'll do our
I mean,
best to.
and we got
Go ahead, brother.
yeah, and we got a lot going. We got a lot going on. I'm not saying that we can get to every little single thing, but if there's an opportunity to grease the track for you, grease the wheels
It'll
for
be
you,
done.
connect you to somebody, find an opportunity for you, boom, it's done.
Consider it done.
No questions asked.
Straight up.
No questions asked.
And we don't need nothing in return. We're
Yep.
not expecting nothing in return. It's just, this is,
Yep.
in order to keep it, you have to give
Just
it
that you
away.
keep it real. You just keep it real.
That's a fact.
That's
That's
all
a
we
fact.
ask,
That's a fact.
actually. Shoot, that is the one thing we ask. We just ask that you keep it real.
Stay loyal. Stay loyal to the squad. Watch each other's backs. Watch our six. Yo, I'm going in, Bark. Watch my six. Watch my six.
Bravo 6
Watch my
going
six.
dark. Bravo 6 going dark.
You understand, guys? I mean, this is we move militant around here. Eagle nest position, bird eye view, looking
Yep.
down. You know,
Yep.
if something's going on, I might have to just pick them off one at a time. Here, gotta. Health is low. Health is low. Apply the bandages, and then you're back to full health, and you're back to crushing. Guys, we got to work together, is what I'm trying to say, bro. So let me just paraphrase it. I could have just said this, I guess, but I like to really, really drive the point by painting the picture for you guys. Work together. Together we are stronger. There's a reason the greatest country in the world says, united we stand, divided we fall.
Stand together or fall apart, baby.
Stand together or fall apart. What's up, Dreezy? You had your hand up, brother. Sorry, I was flowing.
No, Vibes had his hand up first.
Vibes had her hand up first.
Her, my bad. I
Yes,
apologize.
her. Yeah.
My.
There's definitely two
Hey,
different
yo, I'm
sexes in
sorry.
the community.
There,
No, I'm just kidding with you.
I'm
You're
sorry.
fine. You're fine. You're fine. I'm just kidding. I was just going to give an update that we have been officially live for 36 hours, or I'm sorry, 96 hours, 31 minutes. So what I want you guys to do in the purple pill down there, I want you guys to retweet this space and retweet it again so that people can come in here. You guys, we are the official Trump community and Melania community, and we are doing onboarding If you have not gotten into the Discord, please make sure that you're in there so that you can be a part of it. I know that a lot of you guys want to come up on stage, and we encourage you to hit the request button. There are hundreds of people on in the request, so we get that, and we want you to be heard. Make sure you rock that Doginal PFP. The MAGA hat really stands out, and just engage with us in the Discord. We want to get to know you. Do not share your wallet addresses. Do not share links in there, you guys. There's certain rules that we want you to be in the community, but we want you to follow the rules. So I just wanted to give an update. Back to you, Bark and Chibo.
96 hours, ladies and gentlemen. 96
And 32 minutes.
We're
hours. That
approaching the
is
100th hour.
four full days. And guys, I don't know if you know how Twitter Spaces work. There's no pause button. There's no like close the app and let it keep running. You got to keep this app open and have a stable internet and keep checking on it like every hour, 30 minutes, just to make sure it didn't crash. This thing is built on ancient technology, built on toothpicks, spaces. So, yeah, this has been, I don't know. I think I've looked away from my phone or computer collectively for a total of 30 minutes in the past 96 hours.
Yo, I saw my OG on Christmas, and I saw her today, and she said I look sick. It's the bags
Yeah,
under
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
bags
yeah, yeah,
under
yeah.
the eyes, the dev
You know what's not
beard,
looking sick though?
that wallet balance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the wallet. Yo, I'll just go get some acupuncture, some bullshit after we get rich. Just go get some surgery, bro. They're so good at that stuff now. Have you seen, have you seen Adele?
Yeah, I seen her.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
that
Have you
one
seen her
guy
now,
that's
bro? You the
reverse
amount.
aging, bro? That one guy
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah,
reverse
yeah.
aging.
You're not ugly. You're not ugly. You're just broke. Like when you get
Right.
rich, they have stuff to fix all that stuff, you know? So,
I mean, I'm already like
so
putting
yeah.
adrenochrome in my face and stuff like that. So I don't know
Yeah,
how much.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. But look, yeah, just like guys, this is the like there's certain times of life, there's ebbs and flows, there's highs and lows. There's winter and summer, there's cold and hot. Everything has a balance, right? There's a yin and a yang. There's going to be times in crypto where literally nothing feels like it's happening. AKA kind of right now. Like all the announcements stopped. The Trump election hype has is like wearing off a bit, and people are seeking the next high. But the reality is you can't have that next high unless we have a low. And if you have consecutive multiple highs back to back to back, it's going to be followed by a really drawn out low. That's why I think that's why I was saying earlier that this come down, not necessarily too much on the price, because we're still less than 50% down. We're like a 40% correction from all-time high, not the price going down, but the volume and like the attention, if that decreases, it's actually a good thing. You want things to disappear and reappear from the spotlight. That gives it the illusion of power. It gives it the illusion of this whole grander than holier than thou type of thing. Because here's what I honestly expect with Trump. I expect there to be another window of time before the token has significant price action. Okay. How do I know this? Or what is making me say this? Well, look at this stage. There's like two people on this stage. There is two people on this stage that have been here pretty much the whole time. Actually, probably the whole time. Vibes and Bo. Everyone else has capitulated to some degree. Capitulation just means they quit, they go to sleep. All the people are getting tired, all this different kinds of stuff. I've been in this space long enough to know that number one, I could stay up for a week straight if I had to, and I have, not a week straight, but I could stay out, nap here and there, but like I can grind for like basically all day for a week straight, 20 hours a day for a week straight and be okay. And number two, I know when I see people quitting that it just means that, oh, okay, I should be buying. And I know this is the best time to be buying when other people are quitting. And I know it's hard to believe that, but trust me, as soon as everything snaps back, you'll see exactly what I mean. There's going to be 5,000 people in this space on the next run up. Today we broke an all-time high record, by the way, of listeners in a Twitter space. This was our highest day ever. Earlier or last summer, we had Caitlyn Jenner on stage. for just a few minutes. The space crossed, I think the space hit like 3,500, 3,800. Today we hit 3,950 people was the peak that I saw. 3,950 people. The next time that Trump pumps and goes berserk, guess where everybody on the app is coming? Anytime Trump does something, guess where everyone pulls up? They pull up right here, yo. It's Trump 24/7. Oh man, you can't make this shit up. It's Trump 24/7, baby. It's the name of the space. Come on now. Trump 24/7. They pull up to Trump 24/7. That's where they come. And next time there's a big pump, some crazy news, there will be 10,000 people in this space. And you know, we're going to be sitting up here saying that we told you so. Never fade Trump, bro. You can't fade the guy that's unfadable. I mean, he literally sat up there. They tried to kill him. They tried to put him in jail. They tried to debank his whole family. They tried to get him. They tried to do that. They went after his companies. Were blowing up cyber trucks at his hotel. They were carrying around AKs at the golf course. They were looking for him. They just couldn't get him. You think? You think that you're going to be the first person to fade this guy and get away with it? Some people you just don't fade. Tom Brady is another one of those guys you just don't fade. He came back 28-3 in a Super Bowl. 99.9% chance that Patriots were losing. He came back with like a quarter left, just fucking putting up touchdowns. Okay. There's some people you just don't fade. And he was one of them. Okay. Elon Musk, another person that you just don't fade. Why would you bet against? Like, in life, you only get so many chips to bet on the table. I don't like to bet on a ton of things. I don't bet on millions of coins. I'm not one of these guys. Sibo's not one of these guys. I don't think I have more than 10 meme coins or 10 tokens in my portfolio at any given moment, unless I'm doing a lot of intraday trading, which is not typical unless things are going absolutely crazy. We might get there, but we'll see. Some of these influencers are in 1,000 coins, but they're broke. You know how many influencers on this app steal tokens all day and tell you that this is the best play, 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 and they got like $50 in their bank account? It goes back to the point I was making earlier.
Bro,
It's not
I
about how
just
many
gotta
times
say,
you
you're
trade.
spitting total facts.
It's not about how many times you trade. The number of trades that you make is not the determinant factor in how much money that you're making. Guys, some of the richest people I know make like 3 trades a year, maybe. They'll just buy a ton of a token and sit on it for 2 years and then sell it in one swoop. They're not day trading. They make the trade, they go live their life for 2 years, and then they come back. Like, for me, I'm all about conviction. And instead of spending my time searching for the next coin, the next coin, the next coin, the next coin, I look for the coin that people are underestimating. I go heavy in it, and then I wait, and I just we do exactly what we're doing with Trump. We don't do this very often. Shibo and I are not a let's jump on a coin and ride it to the moon, every day kind of guys. We're on Trump just for the same reason you guys are. If you're in this space, you know that this guy is built different. Trump is just a different fucking breed. And if this token is not doing well, he will pull whoever is in charge of this token into a room and tell them that you're going to die if this thing doesn't get fixed. Like, he won't use those exact words, but I'm paraphrasing. You can just imagine what he's going to say.
You're on fire, man. You're on fire. This diatribe or monologue or whatever has been amazing.
Appreciate you.
Sorry to
Well, I'm on the stair
keep
stepper
on.
at the moment. It's 180 degrees in the gym, and the heat vent is right on me. I'm sweating.
Like reminding everyone about the assassination attempts, the golf course, the Cybertruck. Like you're hitting all those points, bro. Like,
Well,
thank
we all
you.
know it. Everybody in here knows it. They just forget it. Sometimes you just need a little reminder. Never resist a generous reminder, as Shibo always tells me.
And something you said earlier that fucking rang true, and it's like been a significant downfall of my experience in crypto is who you like, the people you surround yourself with, and like knowing when to cut relationships short and when to double down on them. Because I've been involved in communities that just like I've put in a lot of effort and done a lot of things, and they just go to zero. The person in charge is not with good intent, and you know, and I mean, learning from everyone else's mistakes is probably the best thing you can do as a new person coming in. Because if everyone's sharing their knowledge with you, then you have a better footing and a better start than where everyone else started at. So just that kind of stuck with me a little bit.
That's amazing, man. Look, we don't, Sibo and I, we don't claim to be better than anybody else in here, straight up. This is a community space. We don't claim to be kings or anything like that. We just happen to have figured a couple things out. And as we're all having fun watching Trump go up, go down, we just share some of the things we've learned along the way, you know? And the other thing about Shivo and Bark is, I don't think we are Ivy League students or anything like that. We're just hard workers. That's it. And use these accounts as an example of if you apply yourself, of what can be the result. We've spent the last 2 years doing this in the bear market. Imagine what's going to happen to you in the bull. You guys are going to grow fast. I think some of you can get 50,000 followers in the next month, 2 months, 3 months. You play your cards right. I really mean it. Go look at our posts. Start, you know, start studying. Look how we post. Look when we post. Start posting. Start commenting more. Come up on stage, hit request, come chat, say what's up. Add value. Those are the things that you can be doing while the market is going sideways. That's all we did. The market was sideways for 2 years, basically. Sideways up, like it had periods of pump, but really nothing exciting. So all we did was focus on Shibo and Bark. All we did was focus on systems. How are we on spaces? Our posting. Let's learn how to post. Let's learn how to do group chats, all this stuff. Learn all these little skills, watch them add up. And there's the result, you know? And also to the point that DZ made, you know, being careful who you listen to, et cetera, et cetera. Look, a lot of people in the crypto, guys, are not, let's just say this. A lot of people in this space are not what they seem to be on the surface. Okay. A lot of people in this space say they're hard workers, say they're going to do all these crazy things, but then they never show it to you. They don't demonstrate it. I'm up here telling you that Chibo and I are just normal guys, but we demonstrate exceptionalness, is that even a word? Through action. I'm not going to tell you we're going to work hard. We're going to host a 4-day space and not shut it off. You see what I mean? Like, we're not up here telling you all the crazy things we're going to do. We're just doing it. And it's time for a lot of people in here to do the same. A lot of people on this app are the opposite. They say they're going to do all these things and they never do them. That's why they don't win. Bark and Shibo clearly know how to win. We might not know
That's inspirational.
Pem does. We might not know Pem does. We might not know how to find a derivative of an equation, but we know how to tweet. We know how to communicate. We know how to work hard, and that's it. If you can just master those things, communicating and working hard, you can get to the top. I mean, look at Trump. I mean, Trump just all day is just a communicator. He's negotiating, he's debating, he's networking, he's working rooms. He's just a great communicator. Look how far your voice can take you. That's why you need to start using it. It's your greatest asset.
I'm gonna
Your
start using
voice and
it.
your brain are your greatest assets. I think a lot of you in here, you know, should get out a notepad. And anytime you hear something or on your notes of your phone, anytime that you hear something in these spaces, not just from Bark or Shibo, from Will or Bo or anything that sticks with you, you should write it down and start going through your list every day, writing down things. Maybe you need to write on that list that it's okay if the price is down, you know, like just to remind yourself, start writing things down and start improving. If you're still in this space right now, we got 2,000 people in this space. You're here for a reason, yo. Number one, Why would you be in there? Number one, you fell asleep and your phone is still on. Okay. Number two, you're holding Trump and you're waiting for news. Number three, you're trying to improve your life and get better. You know, Shibo and I have two, like really, those couple different types of people that listen to these spaces. But when we get into the late night guys, and when we get into the bear market, or when we get into times where the charts aren't pumping, we start working on self improvement. And none of this is some cringy, you know, self help book stuff. We don't give any of that. We give practical ways to improve your life, and we don't charge anything for it. We just sit up here and chat. You know, I'm sitting here right now, not telling y'all to go to the gym and get your sweat on. I'm currently climbing Mount Kilimanjaro on a stair stepper. We'll see how far we make it up here. So, you know, we got to lead by example. Everybody does. And, you know, I think with enough time in these spaces, you'll come out of this thing a fucking diamond. And whether you stay here forever or you spread your wings and fly, you go start your own space, you start doing your own thing, that's a win too. You know, we're a bunch of people on the internet that are brushing shoulders, you know, and Shibo and I, we got ours, you know, we've got our wins through trading alone. We're Gucci. This stuff right here, this is sport. We love it, you know? So, you know, for us, this is not a relationship where we need anything from you guys. If anything, the only thing we need from you is to see you improve. That stuff gets me so fired up. Same with Shibo. Watching people catch dubs, watching people level up, fix their profile, get in the game, you know, get followers, gets me fired up. Go look at King Ant. King Ant had 100 followers a year ago, year and a half ago. He had 100 followers. Today, he's almost at 50,000. He does Web3 full time. It's his full time job.
Bro, I had 1,100 followers when I joined this space. I'm at 1,400 now. Thank you so
That's what
much
I'm
for
saying.
giving me a
Yo,
little bit
guy,
of a platform. I appreciate
brother,
it.
you don't thank me. You hit requests, homie. You hit requests.
You'll have a bigger support team if you
Yo,
rock a free Doginal dog.
100%. And change your name to just JON. But guys, look,
Not a bad
this is
idea.
why
Thank
I
you.
go. This is why I go in to follow everybody. I mean, I follow over 10,000 people. The only reason I don't follow more is because Twitter doesn't let me. I
What
follow too
Dogenail
many
dog
people.
should I be wearing, Bark? Because I've been
So
just wearing whatever fucking random NFT in my wallet that I got rugged
yeah.
on.
So guys, I'm pinning up a link to the top. A lot of people have been asking for this. These are just, we call them starter dogs because, you know, when I was first getting into this space, people were telling me to go buy NFTs. All the NFTs I bought, you know, didn't do well. They went to zero because the founders were pieces of shit. And I thought that was weird. They didn't want me to be a part of the or they're just getting started, you know, and why can't they just join for free? And any business person would tell you that that's the stupidest idea ever. They said, nobody's going to actually get a Dogeable dog. They're all going to rock the free one. We said, I don't give a shit. I want people to be a part of the community. I want to know people who are locked in so I can give them a follow. And what ended up happening is more Dogeable dogs are being sold than ever. Today was a record. Okay. So like the community, people still want to be a part of it. Just everyone goes at their
I'm
own pace.
absolutely going to be getting
Genius.
one and doing what you suggested earlier. Don't worry. It's just
Beautiful.
I'm a matter of being live
Beautiful. And that's
in this space, and it's not the right time at this second. But I'm definitely so
fine.
inspired and stoked to have
Let's go.
joined you guys here, and that's my path. And I feel like thanks you for diverting me onto that path.
Brother, you devoted yourself. You're doing it. But look, here's the thing. For whatever reason, if you can hear my voice right now, the universe put you here. You somehow
Thank
ended
God.
up here. You
Thank
some you somehow ended up here. You could have ended up anywhere. You could have been at Chuck E. Cheese. You could have been in a TJI Fridays parking lot. You know, it doesn't matter. You could have been anywhere, but you're here. Okay, so I want to make sure that you guys know, even if we never see each other again, I hope you learn something great here. But, you know, following us with noties on will make sure that you don't lose us and that you can stay within the circle and keep winning. So pinned
No,
up top are those generic dogs, the starter dogs. All you got to do is save one to your camera roll, rock it as a profile picture. And then that way, look at the stage now. Every one of these accounts, I followed everybody, just red. The only one I wasn't following, no covert. I've been following every person with a hat or with the dog because it just shows me that, you're serious. And that's what I want. I want to see people who are serious. I follow a lot of people, but if I only get 50 followers, 50 follows like every couple hours, I'm prioritizing people who have put a dog on. What's up, Red?
no, I was just gonna say, the game that you've been dropping here, man, like you, Shibu, King, King Ant,
King Ant.
bruh, it's just been unmatched. I've been working all day, man, just hoping. I had a vision. I'm like, yo, if I grind, I can possibly be a speaker one day, man. But I can't believe I'm even up here, man. Hold on, let me. Hold on, I gotta catch myself. Hold on a second. God damn. I ain't gonna lie, man. I grinded all day because it's just literally a vision. Like, yo, I could see my name up there, and I'm up here, man. I don't know why y'all chose me, but appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Look, step
Hell
one,
yeah. Welcome.
everybody's nervous to get up here the first time, and then 6 months later, they're farting on Twitter Spaces. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. Like, I've heard some crazy stuff. One time, someone forgot to mute their mic, and things started getting freaky. And look, I'm just saying, I've seen it all.
I
I've seen it all.
Or heard it all.
I think it's
I've heard
because
it
I
all.
know this
Holy
this is a
shit.
this is a game changer, man. This so far has been a game changer for me. So I know it's gonna change a lot of people's lives. So that's why I've been sharing it all day. And man, like this just been unmatched for real. Appreciate y'all.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, not to mention, appreciate you, Red. Talking about game, talking about this cycle. Not to mention, guys, these Dogeable dogs are on Doge. They're built on Doge. Trump is on Solana. The Dogeable dogs are on Doge. And I'm just going to be straight up. You take a look at my pin tweet. I think there's going to be some big collaborations this year. I got a good feeling that Doge is going to do very well. And, I think that we're in a good position to dominate on Doge, really. I mean, these Dogeable dogs, guys, January 11th, 2024, we created these and they were for free. Will is on the team too. Will is the artist. Spam him the 100, by the way. 1 year ago, these were for free and we gave everybody for free. Today, they're at over $1,000. Just goes to show you it can happen. Trump was what? Trump was $6, or no, Trump was 60 cents, $3. Let's just call it $3 on launch and is now 40. When I say Trump can go to 1,000, I'm not joking. This PFP collection was free and now it's at 1,000.
That's
You
amazing.
got to expand your mind of what's possible. We had a whole year to do that. So when I talk about Trump going to $1,000, that shit's easy mode. You see what I'm saying now? Like it's hard for people to see in advance because we're such a day to day hot headline reading, short term TikTok brain society. The average attention span is 2 seconds. So when I tell people, yo, imagine what you can accomplish in a year, I just use this as an example. This community took these dogs to over $1,000 per dog. So Trump can definitely go to 1,000. It's easy mode. If we could do it, you kidding me? He'll get it done in a month, 2 months. Took us a year, but it can be done. So, I think it's a good bet to make just joining the community for free. Zero risk. Learn what you can, get ahead. Because as soon as the bull market really gets going, guys, it's going to get crazy. And you're going to watch this. Never forget this. When the bull market starts going crazy, there's going to be so many people that pop up and start selling bullshit and crap and sucking people into their traps. and their multi-level marketing and their schemes and everything. They're going to rope them in, and you're going to remember this space when Bark and Sheba were telling you to be safe, keep your guard up, and stick to the family. You know, we don't say that because it sounds good, although it does. We say that because this is going to help you from getting wrecked. Not only is it going to help you from getting wrecked, it's going to present opportunities. For example, I followed an Instagram page in 2020 called @NFT, and every day they would post new projects. At the time, I thought, oh wow, they have the @NFT handle. They have 1 million followers. This must be legit. This must be the truth. So I started buying all the projects that came off that Instagram page, and every single one of them was a scam. I didn't know it. I thought I was just getting unlucky. Turned out everything was a scam. I didn't have anyone to ask. I didn't have anyone to help me, you know? I didn't know what to avoid. I didn't know where to go because I didn't have anyone around me. That's why when I say community is everything, community is literally everything. A good community will point out new things, say, hey, check this out, just like we did with Trump. Okay, if you're new to the community, you didn't get this call because you weren't here. When Trump launched 600 million, I tweeted it. I said, go get Trump. And we bought it live on a space. I had to run back from the gym. So I didn't get it until 3 billion. I was literally at the gym, tweeted it, started a Twitter space, ran back home and bought it because I was just in a predicament at that second. I needed an ape. I wasn't going to put in a small amount. I had to unload the big guns. But if you were here part of this community, you would have saw that. Also, being a part of here, guys, there's going to be plenty of things down the line that are amazing. One of the things that we told everybody was about Jupiter. Chibo, you want to tell them what happened with Jupiter? We told everybody about this opportunity.
What, the price?
The free money. No, the free money.
Oh,
The free
the
airdrop.
airdrop? Yeah, I mean, we told everybody
Yeah.
to make sure that they're using the right bots that interacts with the Jupiter
Yeah.
exchange. We told them to keep farming the airdrop, and now people in our community are getting fat ass airdrops tomorrow.
They're getting $50,000 airdrops.
$50,000 airdrops just falling from the
And that might
sky.
sound crazy. That might sound crazy to you, like, oh, there's no way that can happen. Guys, tomorrow I'm going to be collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars for free on my wallet because I was using the right bots and the right apps. And last year, we told everybody to start getting ready for this. And our whole community, listen, they're about to get paid tomorrow. And if you're new to the community, you might not have heard about this. It's because you didn't have a community, but now you do. And we're going to make sure that you don't miss these opportunities. Again, this airdrop tomorrow was free. I mean, you had to trade, but you didn't need to trade with a lot of money. You just had to trade a lot like that. You just had to do a lot of different trades. Long story short, we're always on the lookout for stuff that's very low risk or no risk with big upside to tell you guys about it. And we're not going to shove it down your throat. Like, you have to buy it. You have to buy it. We're just like, hey, this is interesting. If you like it, jump in. If not, all good. And if it's mega like Trump, we're going to pivot and make sure that we stay on top of it. Because if Trump goes crazy, like I think it is, guys, there will be 50,000 people in here. Straight up. There will be 50,000 people in this space. And everybody that spent the time growing and learning, you guys will be the beneficiaries of it. Think about it this way. Imagine a world in 2 months, Trump is at a $500 billion market cap, and these spaces have 50K people in here, and you just so happen to take all the advice. You shorten your name, you updated your PFP, you got a great bio, you're posting every day. You're going to get you guys, you're going to benefit of all the attention that we bring in. So if Bark and Shibo's posts are going mega viral and you're commenting and you're on this space and you're supporting and all that stuff, people will just start following you. Look at John. He got 300 followers. He hadn't done shit. He just came up here, started yapping. Look at him grow. Look at him go. Look at the plays. Look at the moves. You guys will grow just by standing
Thank
next
you.
to us.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. That's been awesome.
You guys will grow just by being in this community. Not anywhere else on X am I seeing anything like what we're doing right now. I just don't see it. It's way too like,
Me neither.
dude.
Nowhere.
The problem is like everybody's so corporate. They're either completely corporate or they're just an idiot. It's like some kid. It's like some kid who smokes weed in his mom's basement and just screams and yells retard all day. It's like I don't want to be around that. But also, I'm into crypto Twitter to just chill out. I'm not trying to put on a suit and go all corporate. So for us, it's like, yo, is there anywhere else on this app that is community vibes nonstop, just people chilling, making money, and leveling up together? No, doesn't exist. There's always some weirdness to it. It's hard to explain. You guys know what I mean? Like there's just something. There's
Facts.
just there's just nothing.
100%.
There's just nothing in that sweet spot. And Trump is an international character. I mean, the US is a tiny fish.
He
So
has 90 million followers. 90 million.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
getting bro.
and it's
Not just
also like 40% of crypto users.
does he have a ton of followers, not just does he have a ton of followers, the followers is barely anything. The thing that's crazy is the amount of coverage he gets. There is always a line of 1,000 people that want to ask this guy a question. There's always a line of 1,000 people that want to get to know more about him.
Yo, Bark, I don't mean to interrupt you, man. My computer is like from 2011. Seriously, I bought it for $500 like 10 years ago. It's ridiculous. Um, I need to like get off the space for a sec to reboot because I can't even make out what you're saying anymore for some reason. I don't have enough RAM or
All right, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead.
CPU
We'll
or
bring
The
you
whatever.
back
token,
up.
I'll be
well,
back.
they're gonna get on him for using it for personal gain. So like think about it. If it does shit, they're gonna attack him. If it does well, they're gonna say he's using it to get rich. And either way, they're gonna keep talking. You guys see what I'm saying now? You see what I'm saying? Yo, Yuga Labs, guys, Yuga Labs, they made Bored Ape Yacht Club. The founder of Bored Ape Yacht Club can't even get 200 likes on his posts. And those suckers went to $500,000 per NFT. Okay. They can't even get they can't even get 300 likes, bro. It went to 500,000 per NFT. Okay. The company raised $5 billion. Or no, sorry. The company raised $400 million in a private investment round. Okay. And they're just a bunch of idiots that talked well and said the right things. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying like they completely destroyed it. They had the biggest lead in history in any industry. Like they were literally monopolizing Web3 and they threw it all away to Pudgy Penguins and Azuki. Like they completely lost the lead. Okay. But the point I'm trying to illustrate, I'm not trying to attack them. I'm just saying that, yo, someone that was irrelevant before this space and irrelevant after their peak managed to accomplish what they accomplished. And you don't think Trump can flip them? You don't think Trump can flip them? Trump can't walk outside without 1,000 people trying to get in his business. But people are so, and then this press conference stuff. Yo, if the token pumps twice, oh, they're going to say, President Trump, you're just using this token. Your net worth has doubled. You just made $40 billion. Shit like that. Because they want to attack them. They want poor people You know, they want the AOC Democrats and all of like the purple haired fairies to say that Trump is some elite billionaire, you know, that doesn't care about people. And they're going to use this token. There's going to be so many fudders for the token that want to see it fail just because they hate Trump. Yo, I am so bullish, man. I'm so bullish on Trump.
I guarantee that's like what he's expecting, and he's going to turn around and do some kind of crazy humanitarian cause with extra money that he's raised or something crazy. He's going to do something to the benefit of Americans, and then they're going to be caught in their fucking trap of talking shit about him for making money, all this crazy money, and then he does something great with it.
They're already trying, but they're not nearly as effective as they used to be. I mean, the guy today was digging into him for the police. The guy that tased the police officer, he's like, "Hey, one of the January 6 guys tased the police officer, and he's getting out of jail. He's a violent criminal." And Trump was literally saying, like, "Yo, there's literally murderers and rapists and drug criminals, cartels running all around this country." And you're worried about a guy that tased a police officer at like at like a mob rally? No,
They were
it
trying
was
to
just like,
turn the police against him. They asked him like, are you proponent of the police?" And he's like, "I'm like the best president for the police officers." They were trying to turn that whole group against him in that question. So weird.
"Yeah, so divisive." And he even called him. He's like, "Fake news." He's like, "Yo, dude, I miss him." He was like telling people to shut up. I love it, man.
Excuse me.
I love it. It's just like 4 years of nonsense coming to. It doesn't even feel like he's president still. I don't know if you guys feel it because we don't see the effects. You know, there's always a delay. So just because he's president now, it's going to take a little bit for society to really kind of. I mean, just today I saw they deployed the Coast Guard, the Gulf of America and around Cuba to stop that. They already started mass deportations and mass, like they're raiding all these migrant places and getting them out already. Like it's happening. It's just going to take a minute to get. I mean, how do you find tens of millions of illegal people? You know, they might be hiding behind the fucking treadmill over here. I don't know. They got to go in and start finding them. You know, imagine doing that, like needles in a haystack. But they're going to do it. But they gotta. It's going to take some time to really feel the Trump effect.
I feel like we'll feel it pretty quickly though. Um, Especially, dude, with AI, if they really start implementing that shit and doing some big stuff, I feel like he can make changes way faster than people anticipate.
The AI thing is big. The AI thing is huge. That guy coming out, the CEO of SoftBank, that Asian guy coming out and giving $500 billion.
With Oracle, Microsoft, a
Yeah,
bunch of people,
and
man.
OpenAI
Yeah.
having Sam Altman up there looking like a scared puppy dog. Because under Biden, Sam Altman was like that guy was actually worrisome. You know, like that guy was
That
a concern.
that didn't even include Elon with like his fucking whole AI that he's building
Grok.
too, you know? So it's
They
like,
just
damn.
launched the new Grok. They just launched the new Grok website. Has anyone tried it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
like it.
have. I've been trying it as well. It's pretty cool. But I think
Is
the
it the app? You like the app better or the website?
I think, I mean, the website might feel better if you're building something or looking for something deep to specific, but I think I will still use the app more because I'm just like in Twitter and I need to generate something. I just go to
Yep.
Grow, generate, copy, paste, and I'm good, you know?
Yep. Just easier.
Yeah, yeah, it's
I mean,
faster
the idea,
for posting and all that.
I think the idea is that not everybody wants to use this app or has this app, and they want to give people access. Because like to use Grok, you have to sign in. Maybe you still do. I don't know. Is it free? Is the app free?
No, I mean, it's free because it's free to make an X account, but you do need an X account to get access to Grok.
Ah,
But yeah, they're taking with the app and the website, they're taking the ChatGPT way that you can even have like projects there. You can follow up on projects and something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it that much. I'm not sure if that already available, but I was looking forward to do that with Grok as well.
I'm pretty sure it can. I've seen some posts from people that it could like help with full coding projects and everything now, and you can like go back and it could do pretty much everything that OpenAI can do or ChatGPT. What are they on, like 404, 40?
Yeah, follow. But I think they didn't include Elon. But I don't know. I think it was like a rumor alert, a rumor alert I read or something like that. That Elon kind of turned it down because he's just too focused on other things for the app that are not just artificial intelligence. So he implemented it. He's mastering Grok and all that, but it's not like he doesn't want to take like Grok to like make like things way too complex. I don't know. I read something like that. I think he wants to keep Grok like very tied to the app.
I agree. I mean, the ultimate goal is for this to be the everything app. That would include payments, jobs, everything. You know, I could see it.
I mean,
PayPal,
it
crypto,
sources all the, like, if you ask it a question, I feel like it sources the information through tweets and shit. So it's like
definitely.
that makes a lot of sense. Like, just keep it in house.
I mean, but the idea is that eventually, I mean, there's an app in China called WeChat, and I spent 2023. I spent half the year in Asia, including China and Taiwan. And during that trip, you had to have WeChat because it was so critical. Because everything uses WeChat. WeChat is how you pay people. WeChat is social media. It's how you call people. It's how you text people. It's like online shopping. It's like Amazon. WeChat was literally everything: videos, entertainment, everything, movies, all that kind of shit. And it's called an everything app, where literally you don't have Instagram and Facebook and Amazon and all these different apps, Google and everything. Everything's built into one. And when you think about it, it's actually way more optimized that way. Anyways, it's dangerous because the authority that's creating the app, if they're malicious, you know, it could be monopolization, things like that. Like WeChat is definitely a monopoly. It's government owned. So, it is a monopoly. But as long as we don't fall into that in the United States, I'm in support of it. I don't like bouncing to other apps. I don't like Instagram. I don't like LinkedIn. I don't like Facebook. To be honest, is YouTube has kind of been phased out, if you will. I mean, I can't sit there and watch a 25-minute video. That just sounds like such a waste of time. I like TikTok. I like TikTok and this app. But now we've even heard that Elon wants to add Vine back to this app. You guys seen this Vine back to X? That's the next. That's the
He
next
already did in the
acquisition.
U.S. He already did.
Vine?
Yeah, he already did. You
Is
should
it
have.
called Vine? Is it called Vine?
No. It's
Yeah, yeah,
like
no. I mean,
the
literally Vine.
yeah. I don't know. I think. I mean, I was interested in seeing what he wanted to do, and he literally just took Vine and embedded into X. I mean, I haven't used it, but it does look exactly like TikTok on X, just another tab. I cannot use it. It's not available for me. It's only U.S. and Canada right now. But I've seen like videos. I assume you don't have it because that came out just like on Saturday or
No, no, no.
something.
I
And
mean, literally Vine, bro. I mean, it's literally called Vine. That's what I'm talking about.
but
He's
in the
literally
app,
bringing
no.
back Vine. Yeah, 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 yeah. He's bringing back Vine, is what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm bullish about
Do you
that.
know what Vine is?
Yeah, bro. I was, believe it or not, I was very big on Vine back in the days.
Really? I
Yeah,
liked
very
Vine.
big.
For those of you that
Bro,
don't know what Vine is, it was like TikTok, but you could only go up to 6 seconds. So you kind of had to, in a way, it was a new way of being creative. It was how compelling of a story could you tell in 6 seconds. So, you know, not practical for everything. And to be honest, I think TikTok is better. I mean, you could have a 10-minute video on TikTok. I think TikTok, the different video ranges are good. It's just that there was this unique moment of culture where Vine just clicked. Like we finally had smartphones, we finally had high speed internet, and people were communicating on social media. Vine was just like the perfect app at the time, and yeah, Vine was Vine was super cool. Vine was super cool.
Kind of
Vine
the
was,
spawn of meme culture, pretty much.
yeah,
Hmm.
100%. Vine
Yeah.
is what broke everyone's time, like the attention span. Like the attention span is before was short, like 30 seconds. Vine made it not even 5 seconds, which is like what you need now. It made it like 1 second because the whole video needed to last 6 seconds, and it's just a loop. They also brought the loop meta, and the video was just looped seamlessly without any, TikTok has like a closing screen. Vine was like no watermark, no closing, no nothing. It was just the video. And for the longest, you only had the chance to record on Vine. You couldn't upload anything, absolutely anything. So everything was very organic, everything was very legit, and you had to be very, very incredibly creative to communicate whatever you want to communicate in only 6 seconds. So that's what hooked up so many people into video content on your phone. And the vertical video, Vine basically broke the vertical video meta. They were square at the beginning, but then they elongated the thing. It was just so cool, bro, so interesting and so entertaining. And yeah, I made a lot of vines back in the day, bro. Yeah.
Vine was great. To be honest, there is nothing like this app, guys. Before this app has changed my entire life. Okay, and if you're lucky enough to be alive in 2024, when we have X and we have MAGA and we have Trump and we have all this money coming around, like guys, this app right here on this phone, this app and this phone can make you a millionaire this year. Okay, this app changed my life. It changed Shibo's life. I've been on YouTube. I've been on Kick. I've been on Twitch. I was the most subscribed account on Kick for 3 months, by the way. I had the most amount of subscribers on Kick.
Bro, the fact that they
And
didn't give you any
this is
kind of
better.
fucking kick deal or like try to sign you up for something big out of
Uh,
that is like honestly a tragedy.
well, I mean, we did really well on Kick. You know, they were looking for a very specific type of content. The content that they were looking for is gambling and video games. And to be honest, you know, I don't like to play slot machines and stuff like that, and like to play I don't like to stream video games. I don't mind playing video games. I'll play a video game here and there, but I don't like to stream them. If I'm playing a video game, I want to relax, not work. And that's what streaming video games feels like to me. It doesn't make any sense. I love video games, but I don't want it to feel like a job. When I play a video game, I want to escape.
Also, we low key annoy the shit out of train wrecks.
Trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. He knows. I mean, Trainwreck knows who we are. I mean, we rated him like 100 times. He was getting so tired of it. He's like, Mark, if you guys rate me one more time, like I'm gonna lose it. Just, he didn't have the right
So,
attitude. He didn't have. Look, we had bigger fish to fry. I'll just put it that way. We had bigger fish to fry, guys. This app. I mean, look, my whole perspective has changed. 4 days ago, this account was at 140,000 followers. Right now, sitting at 180.7. 180,000. I mean,
That's insane.
I think
Fire.
Shibo's going to hit 100K in a week. I think Shibo's going to hit 100K in a week. It's at 70 right now. I mean, I don't even know where he was at the beginning of December. I'd be curious. 30,000,
Yeah, like 40.
30, 40.
Yeah, somewhere there.
You've doubled in 2 months. You've doubled your
If I
followers.
have to be, if I'm gonna be completely transparent, when I started this space, I had 3,342 followers, and I'm at like 180 more, bro. So 3,465 followers. That's insane.
That's what, dude, that's amazing to hear. And that's what I'm saying. This is the best part about this space. I want everyone in here to be following each other.
Can you
Use this
imagine when you
time,
get
guys.
20K
can't even
views
follow people back right now. I try to
listening?
follow everyone back that follows
You're
me,
rate
and
limited, right?
I got stopped.
Yeah. But
Same here, bro.
yep.
Following everyone
I'm
back.
prioritizing, so it lets me do one every, it lets me do like 50, I don't know if it's a day or every couple hours. So whenever I can, I'm hitting it. I'm prioritizing subscribers and people with doginal dogs, but I am following people at random. So but if I see that you've done both of those, like boom, 100%, I'm smacking you with it. 100%. And guys, that follow is important. If this account follows you, Bark and Shibo follow you, your tweets will start to get more views, start to get more in the algorithm because our accounts right now have a lot of influence around them, for
Yeah,
better or
that's
for
right.
worse, right? It's just there's a lot of people hitting them. So if we're following you, it's going to include your tweets in the algorithm. When you're in these spaces and you're replying to our tweets, it's going to build your algorithm. This is how the app works. When you interact with a post, it's telling the algorithm that you like that content. So if you're interacting with every Bark and Shibo post, your whole content feed is going to be self-improvement, Donald Trump, MAGA, and crypto. Like, it's going to be Trump, MAGA, crypto, and self-improvement. That's a pretty damn good feed, if you ask me. That's how you're going to improve your life, get in shape, and get rich. If those things sound
I feel
interesting to you, you should definitely be following with noties on and following everybody else in here. What's up?
I feel like the golden era starts in this group, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I had somebody comment on the doginal dog. If you go up to the post on the top, there are free doginal dogs. That's where I took mine from. Took the MAGA hat because you know what's up. There's a bunch though. You can go click. Don't screenshot the whole thing. Click on the individual image and save it to your camera roll, and then add it to your
You can
profile
just
picture.
hold it down, like
Yeah.
whatever dog you like, hold it down on your screen and then click save to photos if you're on an iPhone. And guys, we're going to keep adding to this. There's been a lot of requests for more ladies' dogs. So today we added a pink MAGA hat, which is pretty cool. Pink MAGA hat, there's a couple bows in there. There's a couple pirate hats, wizard hat. There's a ladies' MAGA helmet. So, we're working on getting something in there for everybody. We will continue to add to those though, so that there's enough variety. You find something that you like. But guys, you put on a doginal dog, you will start getting followers. Like it's inevitable. Slap that thing on, you will start getting followers. And if you're following other people and they see that you have a doginal dog on, they'll follow you back. They should. That's what I'd like everyone to do. And this is what a community is about. Now, all of a sudden, instead of having 2 followers and knowing nobody, now you might have 50 or 100 or 300. And you can ask people what's going on. Hey, what did I miss? What did I miss? They'll fill you in. Like this is why teams always win. Why have Shibo and Bark? Why is there a host and a co-host of the space? Because a team is better than that whole lone wolf thing. It doesn't work. Donald Trump is not alone. Donald Trump has a big team behind him. He's got a big community of people behind him. Same thing here. You can't be a lone ranger in this space, guys. That whole lone ranger shit, you're gonna lose to teams. You're not gonna feel good every day. You're not gonna feel motivated every day. You're not gonna feel energized every day. But the people around you will, and the tide will rise all the boats. Some days you'll feel great, you can pick somebody else up and help carry them. Some days you won't feel great, they'll pick you up and help carry you. That's why you got to have a team. That's why you got to be a part of a community on this app. If you're not a part of a community, you're just waiting to get blown in the wind. You're going to get blown around and you're going to get turned all upside kind of down. And with this play, I mean, I've said it before. That's why we do the whole free thing, because paying to be a part of a community is bullshit. If you want to take it to the next level one day and get yourself a real doginal dog, amazing. That's cool. Some people are into that. But ultimately, we're here to grow, guys. This is about making money together, like straight up. We're here to grow. We're here to get rich. We're here to tackle big prey. Because of these spaces, and because you guys tag like crazy and we're going to get big accounts in here. We already have. The founder of Cardano was in here. Gary Vaynerchuk was in here. Grant Cardone. DDG was in here today. Sexy Red, Trippy Red, Soldier Boy, Antonio Brown. I mean, the people that have been in this space this year alone is off the charts. Okay. I was at Mar-a-Lago. I met Trump in November. I shook his hand. It's on my Instagram. Go check it out. Vivek, I got to meet these guys because of this app. You see how this is working? You know, if you told me when I first started on this app that one day, you know, I get to meet Elon Musk and Trump and Vivek and the future of leaders of the world, I wouldn't have believed you. But I literally mean, if you're sitting in here with 10 followers, I genuinely believe that this year you could meet Elon, you could meet Trump if you really work hard here. Guys, I'm a kid from the middle of Ohio. Like I'm from the boondock. I'm from the Farmville. I grew up in a place where people drove tractors to school. Okay, middle of nowhere. All right. I didn't have any fancy city. I didn't have any fancy trust fund. I didn't have any fancy company I could step into and take over. It was me. I was gonna work hard or shit wasn't gonna work out. There was no in between. Same thing with Shibo. In fact, I think Shibo had it maybe 100 times harder though. But straight up, you know, if you had told me this and that, I wouldn't have believed you. Guys, it doesn't matter where you're from. I don't care if you're from Nigeria. I don't care if you're from, you know, I don't care if you're from South Africa or Australia or New Zealand or Europe or middle of anywhere. You can literally do anything you want in your life. And thanks to this app, you really can. Before it was kind of a saying, but now I know for a fact that if you try hard on this application, you can do anything that you want. You can meet whoever you want. You can grow powerful. You can become big. You can become influential, all because of hard work. So why do I take it so serious? Why have I spent an hour on this? And number one, I'm in the gym. I'm feeling good. So it's flowing. It's flowing. We got the energy flowing, feeling good. But number two, I'm telling you this because, you know, I'm telling you this because I want you guys to really apply yourself. Because maybe you came here just to get rich off the Trump meme coin. I don't know. Maybe you came here just for, maybe you came to crypto Twitter just to, you know, just to try to get rich and gamble once. But now you're here for a reason. It's time to really level it up. It's time to stop being a regular, degular and accept normality. Don't be normal, be exceptional. And that's what the Dogeable dogs are about. So, who's running night shift, Shibo? I think it's a good time. I'll check in about about 9 hours, Shibo, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
Who's running night shift?
I'm here.
It's gonna be it's gonna be
I'm here.
Willis Trader.
Shit, I'm down.
I'm
It's
here.
gonna be.
I'm
You know
here.
what?
I'm
We
here.
got
I'm
a good
here.
team.
I'm
Look at
here.
oh
I'm
yeah,
here.
look at this board. Yo, look, we
Montez
got the
is
All
here.
Stars back. Yeah,
I'm down.
I already
Nantes All
said,
Star,
bro, I'm gonna stay up all night if I
I'm
got it.
here.
I'm here, bro.
Nantes
I
All
love
Star.
learning.
Shit.
Nantes is an All Star, absolute All Star. Vibes All Star, All Star. What's up, Nantes?
What's up, King? How you doing, Bark? How you doing, Shibo?
Dude, we're good.
Man, I have you in my head all day long. Now is your opportunity. Everything that I be learning all this year is your opportunity now. And then I was like, okay, let's go, Bark. We got this. So Shibo, we got this. Yeah, man, it's our time. We cannot waste right now, man. And it's crazy, right, Bark? Because I feel like when I started, I had my starter dog, my brown dog, and
Yeah.
I even post on the bottom. I started just like this, Bark. Almost a year, still over here grinding, but now I have to put all the lessons on a plate, you know. Need to put like the game on. We've been studying every single day. And our beginning of a bull run, Trump right now change our lives, and you know what I mean. I remember when we was on a bear, right, and we didn't know what we're gonna do, and then you always like, one day everything's gonna be worth it. One day everything's gonna be worth it. Let's keep pushing. And now we just like living I still believe like you part of the Simpson journey that you know ahead what's gonna happen. But who's me to say anything? But I try find you any type of episode over there. We did a little like getting together. Let's try find Bark on the Simpsons episode, but we couldn't find you yet. But we living the life that you told like few months ago. So let's keep it going like this.
So Nantes, you started with a generic dog,
Yep.
and you worked your
Mm-hmm.
way up.
Yes, 100% Bark. I have my own dog now right here, and you know, like now with this community right here, we're trying to put everything like in play, right? Like we try to, okay, we've been learning enough on a bear. So now bull run, we need to put all together and try to, you know, get the freedom we want, and
Hmm.
you know what I mean? So that's the main goal right now.
It's time. I mean, we've
It's
been putting
time.
in all these reps, you know, waiting, They don't know the pain that the bear market brought. Guys, there was days where I swear, like just a couple hundred people showed up to crypto, to Twitter. Like a couple hundred people, a couple thousand people at most showed up in general. Now there's hundreds of thousands of people. But just think about it. A couple months ago, there was nobody. Guys, I was here hosting spaces when Solana was $8. Okay. Solana is now 270 bucks. We were sitting up here yelling, screaming for everybody to buy Solana. I have a tweet. I pinned it up to the top like a night ago or 2 nights ago. Solana was $12, and I said Solana is 99% off for Black Friday, and I meant it. Like we have been here since the beginning, and the same way I felt about Solana at $8 is the same way I feel about Trump, but in a whole different way. Like I feel I have the same conviction. My reasons are different, but my conviction is the same. And once you've been around through highs and lows, you've seen it all. Like this stuff doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump was at 12 billion or 15 billion. I wouldn't be happy, but I mean, I still would be happy because I'm in profit and I woke up this morning. So I'd still be happy, but I would be less satisfied, obviously. But the fact that it is at where it's at right now, let's get a price update. It's been a minute. The fact it's at 41.3 stable coin. It's at 41.3 billion. Let's check how crypto is doing. Pretty normal, pretty flat today. Flat up maybe 5%, 4%. Normal. But the fact that we're at 40 billion just goes to show that, guys, people are not interested in selling this token right now. And believe me, when Sol was at $8, when Solana was at $8, people were literally jumping off of buildings and calling me disgraceful because I was telling them to buy a token that was down so much. I was like, guys, this is literally when you should be buying. You should be thanking God for this moment because Solana is $8 and one day it will return. And nobody listened to me. I mean, look, Solana's probably going to 1,200, 1,000, or 800 bucks. If Solana goes to $800, that's 100x from when Sol was at $8, which means that if you put in $1,000 into Solana 2 years ago, you would be sitting on 100 grand when Sol hits 800. So then let's get more creative. Okay, I think Sol's going. Let's just be conservative. Let's just say Sol goes to 800, which I think is kind of conservative. Sol was at 800. Let's just say it's going 800. If you put in 1,000, you'd be sitting on 100,000. If you put in 10,000, you'd be sitting on 1,000,000. And if you put in 100 grand, you'd be sitting on 10 mil. You guys see how crazy crypto is? Just people just don't get it. They just get tired. They quit. I swear, the 72-hour life cycle thing, 90% of the people in this space fall into that trap. The 72-hour cycle. If Trump went down to 20 billion, I'd buy as much as I can. I would go sell. I'd start taking dumbbells from this gym and going to I'd go to the pawn shop. I'm joking. But in reality, the 72-hour cycle is a real thing. People get bored, they get tired, and they quit. And that is when I ate. That's when I buy. I was buying Sol $8, guys. I was buying Sol for a fraction of what it is today. Same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was 16,000, guys. I was minting Bitcoin projects and playing with Bitcoin like nothing when Bitcoin was at 16K. I was throwing around zero point 0.5 BTC. Bitcoin was 16,000. I was literally throwing around zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, zero point 0.5 BTC. Like it was nothing. Okay, one Bitcoin is 100,000. It was 16,000, guys. You gotta realize that the best thing you can do in this game is embrace the time. This isn't a get in, get out in 5 minutes kind of thing. I mean, it can be, but why do you want it? Why do you want it to come fast to you? Like, why do you want the results fast? Like the overnight success thing sounds cool in theory, but it rarely happens. And again, why would you even want that? Okay, so you're gonna get a bunch of money and then what? I think you should be building towards the future. I mean, I certainly am. Shibo certainly is. If Shibo and I only came here to flip meme coins, it's cool, but you know what's cooler? Getting to speak to really smart people, getting to meet people from all walks of life and have great conversation. You know how many people that we've gotten to meet over the past couple of days have great conversations, stimulate our minds, change the way that we think, focus on becoming a better person, improving, getting in better shape mentally, physically, everything, leveling up. These are all the kind of things, guys, that only occur when you commit to the grind, commit to putting in the time. And again, I don't think you need to be here for 10 years. I think you need to be here for one. Okay. I've talked about the cycle before. How does the cycle work? The cycle works on a 4 year period. Each cycle is 4 years. That's not an opinion. That's data. You can go look at the charts. Every 4 years, it goes through the same pattern. Okay. Where we are right now, we basically have from today until November, give or take. Things might change, but roughly, we have from now until November to make your money from crypto. Okay. Because in November, it is likely going to peak. It'll be around there. And of course, we're going to be watching it. Things might change. You know, it might be a war. There might be some crazy energy thing or some crazy crypto thing. Things could be good, right? So it might go a little bit longer, it might go a little bit higher, but overall, it's roughly going to be like that. We have until November for crypto. And then we're going to have 6 months roughly of NFTs. Okay. Slash whatever's next. There's going to be like NFTs, these Dogeable dogs, they're kind of like NFTs. These are versions of NFTs, but they're more secure and they're more eternal. They will last forever. We've actually paid a lot of money to inscribe them directly on the blockchain. We don't have to get into that now. It's just a lot of, you got to do a lot of, deep diving to understand it, but we'll cover it. We'll cover it soon. But anyways, we have until about November to pump crypto and then about 6 months to make money from NFTs. And then you can be done. Then you get out of here because it is going to get dark, right? But just so you guys understand where I came in, right? Into crypto Twitter at the worst time. I was trading and making money on the outside, but I wasn't on the Twitter side. I was just an observer. I wasn't actually producing. But then I started making content and growing my page in the summer of 2022, fall of 2022, which was actually when everything kind of died. So I had basically the whole bear market. I was working and learning. And that is what allowed Bark to set up this, whatever we got going on now, only exists because of the work that was put in during those times. So when I talk about embracing the work and not getting rich overnight, it's because that's going to set you up on a spiral, like a long term spiral that's going to allow you to constantly make money so that if there's good seasons, bad seasons, whatever the case may be, like you're always finding new opportunities to make money. Because being an entrepreneur and chasing crypto and all this stuff is a really fun career. What we do here, what Shibo and I do, is the best job in the world. There's not a better job. Guys, you know what I do all day? I just walk around and eat food, fun foods, and do fun things. And I just carry my phone with me, go to the gym. I do whatever I want. I don't have a boss. Literally, nobody tells me what to do. Just do whatever I want. Okay. This is achievable for you. But that whole get rich overnight is not going to be enough. Unless you hit like 10, 20 mil, it's not going to be enough. The way that you do it, you build a brand, you build your account, you start getting paydays, right? You might get 10,000 here, you might get 1,000 here, you might get 30,000 here, 50,000. You just start accumulating, adding, and you start building your nest. So I've been at it for 2.5 years. You can imagine how many wins and losses I've had. But I've had, you know, judge me by my wins because we've had some crazy wins. This being one of them. I threw in when Trump launched, I threw in a lot of money. So did Shivo. So did many people in this community. I went balls to the wall because Trump is like a hero to me. Trump is the man. So when he launched, I was like, fuck it, let's ride. I threw in. And this has ended up being one of the best trades I've ever made. But I haven't liquidated anything yet. Yo, if Trump goes to a billion market cap, or sorry, if Trump goes to a trillion, guys, I don't even know what I don't even know. I'll probably give away $1 million straight up. If Trump goes to a trillion market cap, I'll probably give away $1 million. Like, and maybe in one Twitter space, everybody gets 10 grand. Just hit request button, give me your wallet. You're getting 10 grand straight up. How many people could we give? We could bless 100
I
people.
wish.
We could
Please
bless 100 people. Oh,
let me
yeah,
know in
let me
advance.
know. Yeah.
Let me know.
We already did this like this year,
I
Bark.
know, I know. I told them. No, people don't
There
realize. No,
won't be
people
any
don't know.
warning. Y'all need to be locked in too. There won't be
Oh,
no warning.
oh,
Lock in.
people don't know this. We've already done. We've done $10,000 giveaways to one person. 10,000, 10,000. There was one day where we gave
Yep,
away.
yep.
Yeah, there's one day where we gave away 150,000 in one day. We got invited to some fucking YouTube game show for crypto, and we got to know the guy on the game show, and he loved us, and we went on the show, and we were having such a good time, and we were buying meme coins randomly, and one of the meme coins that we bought just started going crazy, and we ended up making like 200 grand on the live on the show. And instead of keeping the money, we had so much fun, and the community was just on fire that day, and everything was just going so well. We said we're going to give this all back. So we literally sat there on spaces, and we started picking people at random and sending them $10,000 from that lot, from that big pile. So I don't know how many people in total. I think it was 18 people in here. 18 people won 10 grand. I think one guy won 30. We gave one guy 30. Who did we get? Was it Gator? Was Gator the one, Chibo? Who did we give 30 to? Was it Gator?
Nas.
Yeah, yeah, Nas too. Nas, Gator. Oh yeah, we gave away. We might
Yeah,
have given
bro. There
away
was a
more
lot
than
of people,
100.
bro.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people. Check your text too, real quick.
yeah, just at the gym. Okay, one second.
Yeah, literally like since I started the community, everything like changed over here for me. I remember it was so random. Just like every single day, like they like show up on my screen. Like these guys every day over here. Let me check it out. And then I'm trying to figure out a community to learn about crypto, to learn about like what's going on with these meme coins, right? All lost. It was right when Pepe hit the super high, and then it was like all over the place. This wild thing, like having no idea what's going on. And they finally like found it like Bark Shibo, like everybody here in the community, just like every single day with schedules and one space over here, and the other space talk about like every single step fundamentals that you have to learn to trade a cryptocurrency, where to invest and how to invest. And I was like, yo, this feel like a anniversary right now over here. And then came back on another day, came back on another day, and they on a toy space and with Bark space, like getting motivated. And I was like, yo, there's something different here. And then Bark like invited me one time to the stage, gave me a giveaway right away. And then that giveaway turned out more money because I was trading with the tall, and then I was like, yo, this sounds fun over here. And I stayed and then Barky was like, you know what I mean? We have a lot of new people over here. You know what? You guys can use the starter dog. Like let's everybody like put the dog over there so then you guys can all wear that. And then we show up on another day, like just brown dogs all over the place. And Bark, okay, you guys gonna have to change a little bit because I wanna identify all you guys. And then
Uh-huh.
after that, man, we start like building chats and freaking doing things together. And man, we here. Like we still have some few like kind of like around like 50 people that stay since that day, Bark.
Nantes,
There's a lot of people silent.
when
Go
was
ahead.
this? Nantes. Nantes.
He might not be able to hear you, Will.
Can you
Oh
hear
shit.
Will, Nantes?
No, I can't.
Okay. What's your question,
So
Will?
I'm gonna take a lap.
What's your question, Will? I'll tell Nantes.
No, no, I was gonna say that. Yeah, I hope the listeners can listen. Um, bro,
You said
that
Nantes stinks?
no,
I
no.
don't think
I
Nantes
hope
stinks.
the listeners can
Damn, bro.
listen.
Yo,
Hey,
that's crazy,
we
yo.
from Brazil. We take
Yo,
shower like 3 times a day.
yeah. Yo,
I don't
Nantes, you
know.
can't hear Will? Holy crap. I don't know what Will has against you, man. He's talking mad shit.
Yo,
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna take a
crazy coming
lap.
out of
Come on,
pocket
bro.
like that, man. I never heard you talk like that.
Well, that's racist, Will.
Yeah, yeah, I
No,
It's
know.
okay, bro.
And they're both
no,
Latino. That's the craziest part. Like, dude, that's some wild stuff. It's okay, Will. Look, you guys settle
no.
that privately.
Look, look. Okay, so what Nantes just said
Love you too, Will. Let me
about
take a lap, brother.
about the giveaway and all that. Do you remember that it was? the first time I came around, I mean, I was around already, but the first time we kind of spoke, I also got like I got a NFT. Remember? It was worth like 3K back in the days.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
the price?
Yeah.
It was like 32K, 35K, or something like that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, no, that was because
Free
I was,
gift.
yeah, I was doing like some, like the graphics and all that, and suddenly
Yeah.
we just started working together, and it's been like almost 3 years now.
Yeah. Will and I have been, guys. If you guys don't know Will and I have been working together for almost 3 years, and I met Will right through crypto Twitter. And now, like when I tell you guys that, this isn't just some app to post funny pictures and post memes. Like your whole life can change through this app. You know, like you can get a job, you can make friends, you build network opportunities, access. Will has some of the most prestigious artwork on this app now, especially in crypto, because of all the crazy stuff that we've done in this community. So it's like, yo, you want to play a role in this community? You want to be the meme guy? You want to be the video girl that does like updates on the market? You want to be the art? You want to be an artist? You want to be the music person that makes raps? Like all these options and positions are open for the taking. And you really don't have to ask permission. If you're just great, we'll put you on. You make a cool meme, I'll repost it. If I see it, I got to see it, but DM it to me. You know, I'm trying to check everything. I mean, you guys can probably imagine. Shibo and I probably get, I mean, I don't even know how many DMs we got today, Shibo. I mean, you think about it, we're getting 10,000 followers a day. Just imagine how many DMs. Not everybody that DMs follows, they just send random ass DMs. And a lot of people that already follow us DM. I mean, probably 20,000 DMs a day across various platforms. So it's, and people tweeting at us, tagging us. So it's a bit impossible to keep up with everything, to be honest with you. So I try to find it. That's why I think the best thing that you can do is get your account set up, hit requests, and come up here and chat. Is really the best way to reach us. There's no better way, honestly. So, but yeah, Will started from the bottom. He was just a little he was just a little sweet innocent account with 5 followers on it. Look at him now. Look at him now. Look at him
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
and actually, like right before that, I mean, we already had like interactions on Spaces. Like I already was like coming onto stages to give my takes and all that. But yeah, that's where the whole crazy ride started for me. And right before that, it was Shivo who pushed me to do what I did, to do some graphics to take the attention that I wanted to take. And it paid off. Shiva gave me a really great advice on DMs. We were just two guys in the trenches, and now we're here. Yeah,
It's a great story, bro. Dude, for retrospective, man, I've been trying to build this account from 300 followers to where I'm at now, and literally got more traction being in this space than just like existing
It's
in
crazy.
any other space. Dude, it's honestly out of this world, the amount of engagement, the fucking true community. And so I appreciate all of you that have followed me. I will get back to you, I promise.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Um,
Same.
and also for those messaging me stuff that has been answered, if I just refer you back to a pinned post, I'm sorry. It's there. The Doginal dog, if you want a free one, it's up at the top. Um, and I'll send you the links, but it's hard to send a bajillion links out to people. And plus, we shouldn't click links. So
Hmm.
Bark
No, this
posted
one's
it up at the top.
yeah. That one is Safu, and you're there's the main thing about clicking links is you'll never actually get drained by clicking a link. You get drained by interacting with contracts. You get drained by downloading things. Clicking a link is that's like a popular thing in Web3. People will say, "Don't click links. Don't click links." It's a good practice because clicking a link can lead to something else, but clicking a link inherently is in Web3 is not going to make you lose assets. Where people get in trouble is when they connect their wallet to a faulty contract or a hit contract. They go download a program, which is like spyware on their computer, things of that nature. But all in all, just don't click links is just a normal safe practice in Web3. But we're super bullish about what is happening on this app right now. I've seen more people come on this app than ever. I mean, there's more people on this app in the past 3 days than the past year. And I genuinely mean, there was like a week in 2024 summer, 1 week where a bunch of celebrities came and dropped meme coins, like DeVito, that big artist, and yeah, Caitlyn Jenner, Trippy Red. I mean, they all dropped them, and then it went away. There was 1 week of craziness, and then it all. Yeah,
Cardi
Cardi
B,
B. I mean, there was a million. Hulk Hogan, 50
Doja
Cent.
Cat, Doja Cat. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Yo, Doja
Doja
Cat
Cat.
was tweeting at Doja Cat was posting me. She took a picture of me from my Instagram. She
Yo,
took a picture from my Instagram of my
we
face.
have like
She took a picture of
Beyonce.
my
We
face.
have Beyonce
Yeah.
community.
Yeah. Yo, Doja Cat took a picture of my face from my Instagram and posted it and said, "This is my husband." And it had like 80,000 likes.
Yo,
Like, because
That's so epic, bro.
we have
she's like,
Cardi
I
B,
want to launch a meme.
Beyonce
She's like, I
communities.
want to launch a meme coin. And she's like, and I responded something like, I love you. And then she started tweeting, like, this is my husband. She's like, I love my husband. She just started tweeting at me nonstop. Yo, you really can't make this shit up. It's the wildest place in the world, this app.
Yo,
Some people don't, some people
Bark,
don't believe me. I mean, I might have to bust out the screenshots. Sometimes I post them as like memories. I'll
Bark.
go back and say, like, here's the craziest shit that's ever happened on this app. That's
Oh my
definitely one of them.
Like Shibu
Yo,
always says, it's just the
Bark.
beginning.
It's just
you
we're
should
just
have
getting
slid.
started. The golden age is just starting. Is the world a little bit more golden today? Everything is a little bit more golden today.
Doja Cat's DMs. You should
Everybody
have
coming on my
slid, bro.
space to ask Bark
You should have
questions.
slid right into
Oh
them
my
DMs,
gosh.
bro.
Hey, Bark.
What's up?
I got an update on our time live. We have been going live now for 97 hours and 53
Let's
minutes,
go.
7 minutes away from the 98-hour
Well, then
mark.
I got to stay up until 100 hours. Oh, it's already. Holy shit! I'm at the gym. It's midnight. No wonder no one else is here. I'm just screaming at myself.
Oh, that's the best
Thank
time.
you, vibes. No, I know. I didn't realize.
Anytime.
Time flies when you're. Time flies.
In space 24/7.
That's true. That's
What are
also
you
true.
pushing like a 2 hour workout right now?
Well, I did stair stepper for like 45 minutes, and now I'm just finishing up.
Nice.
I'm also like walking in circles, talking to myself. I gotta get
Mark,
moving, you know.
do you
I gotta get the
remember
blood going.
the space with all the like all the Doja Cat fan accounts?
Yeah,
Yo, it was Beyonce. It was Beyonce community, Nicki Minaj community, Cardi B community, like going
yeah.
against each other and wanna know what Bark was
Mhm.
about. And then everybody wanna interview
Mhm.
Bark, like what he does,
Mhm.
and
The
oh my
Barb's
gosh,
were
like
going
it was
crazy.
just
I
too.
remember that
We
space.
had like 900 people in here, guys. We had the Beyonce fans, the Cardi B fans, and the Doja Cat fans asking who the hell I was. I was like, guys, I gotta keep it on the down low. I told Doja Cat, like, keep us between each other. Like, don't be going around posting me on the internet because like I ain't trying to be all out there like with our relationship and shit. And she was just Doja Cat was just. I'm gonna post a picture. Actually, let me go post the picture.
They was like, bitch, I heard he's a billionaire Bitcoin
Yeah.
guy. So respect my girl. And they like, oh my gosh, these people is a freaking like insane, bro. It was the best space
Yeah,
ever.
it was
Where I
all
think
going
like,
at each other for like, bro, it was like 2 3 hours of
And what they
just
were like
yelling.
playing music back and forth too. Like they were blasting the songs and shit. That shit
Yeah,
was
like,
crazy.
bro, like bunch of disrespect all over the place.
yo, let me tell you something, bro. For real, these spaces over here, when there was nothing going on, it felt like bull run, bro. Like, you know what I mean? All the time something like happened like just like this. You know what I mean? And then I feel like it gave life for these spaces still. Like a lot of people didn't give up. Even the competition didn't give up because like Bark Shibu was over here like working every day. Those guys were like, man, these guys don't stop.
Ye-
Like we have to keep it working just because those guys are working. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was
Bro,
crazy.
except when there is like when they they want to go like FSD and it's like trivia night or rap battle. Like then
Mm.
that's when you know we are down low.
Guys, I just posted to my subs only a short love story, and I wish I screenshotted the comments or a little bit later because these posts blew up. I just screenshotted them when I saw them, and I was a bit blown away. Not surprised. I mean, you know, beautiful ladies are constantly hitting me up. Just like holy shit. I mean, that's like half the DMs per. I get 20,000 DMs a day, half are beautiful ladies. So I'm used to, I'm used to this. But Doja Cat hit me up was definitely not on my bingo card. Straight up, that shit was not on my bingo card. Sexy Red too. You guys know who Sexy Red is? Loves this account.
For
That's
sure.
insane.
You my baby. She rapped about me in one of her songs.
I
Yeah,
appreciate the
that was
visual
wild, man.
for your subscribers because that's really
You got
hilarious
to open
to
up the second one. You got to see.
oh
Yeah, you got to
oh
open
I
up the second.
did.
It wasn't just a selfie of me with no reason. Oh yeah, there you go.
No,
You got to open
no,
expand it.
I saw the
She
first
said
one
she
first.
tweeted
Re-
me and Bark Meta are getting married. I mean, you can't make this. I got to show you the Caitlyn Jenner one.
No, she say like you wanna
No,
have kids with you. She
I liked
say
your
on a post.
reply. You
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not buying a car unless I take that shit for a test drive. And couple hours
Mm.
later, we're getting married. Boom. Let's go. Guys, if you want to marry Doja Cat, you got to start grinding on this app. I mean, it's that simple. It's that simple. Let me just put it this way. This might be the fastest route to marrying Doja Cat is growing an X account. It'd be hard to imagine another way. It'd be hard to imagine a faster way. Straight up. So just think about that tonight. When you're putting your list of priorities together. Who else have we met? I mean, we've had Gary Vaynerchuk on this stage. We've had Grant Cardone was just up here telling us about a new Bitcoin real estate fund that he's creating. He actually announced it here. He just spoke at the presidential inauguration. He announced it here on stage for the very first time. We had 1,200 people in here. It was a huge space, great space. Grant Cardone's a fucking fantastic speaker and a great salesman and someone that I look up to personally for sales strategies and how to become a better business person. And I mean, he's 60 something years old, looks great, great family. I mean, he's killing it. So he's a great role model, you know? So that's a great person. We've had a lot of fantastic speakers up here, nothing but great speakers.
Didn't we peak around like 4,000 listeners today? Or was it more than that? Like 4 to 5, I think.
Yeah, 100%. I, we,
And they, by the way, even for me, Bark, even for me when I got like Lil Pump like texting me like about the spaces, and then he's like, "Hey, I wanna go over there, but how long guys gonna
mhm.
be in there?" And then I was